Hello and welcome. We're on the East London Fighters channel and this is Tekken Infinite. This is the Eternal Dragon.
And this is Abominable.
And we are just about to kick off with our first game of the whole tournament. On one side of the setup we've got Pez Charlie. What do you know about Pez Charlie?
Pez Charlie, well, he's I would say up and coming player, but he's been doing well, so he's not really up and coming anymore. He's kind of made his name and people know about him.
He's got good at a really quick rate, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm very impressed. I have to say it. He did eliminate me from last tournament Revolution, but
bury him. Bury him.
But he done that, and we played before, and I saw the evolution there, and I realised that not even just playing in the game, it was his mindset and the mind games that he employed that beat me. It wasn't even just about technical skill. It was how he played against me. So I'm very impressed with him, and I'm great to see him again in this tournament.
And he said to me that he was aware that you play a King player a lot.
Yeah.
And that because of that, he played differently to the player that you normally play against.
Exactly.
So that was quite interesting. We're going straight into the game right now. So we've got Steve. What do you know about the Steve King matchup?
Well, I would say King, he can't get into blow for low with Steve. He has to try and space and try and predict where the gaps are coming in Steve's offense, just like he's doing there with the spacing. Interesting
start from Pez Charlie. 2-1. And then here we go. We're going into the instant Shining Wizards.
Now, can Jin Kazama, I was just going to say, can he break throws now? This will be the first test that you'll see by a lot of King players. Can he break the throws?
And then after that, with the giant swing, can he tech roll it if he does get hit by the throw? In that case, Jin Kazama didn't do that. And then here we go into the setups. Pez Charlie is looking for that counter hit and then looking to get him on the floor so he can start doing those setups. But Jin Kazama's he's playing in a way where he's not over-respecting Pez Charlie. Nice back +1 there. Yeah, you can misses the full extension.
The aggression that he was employing did actually cost him that counter hit.
And then Pez Charlie again, he's doing those instant Shining Wizards at absolutely zero range. Very nice.
Nice quick punish there, that throw.
This could set the tone for the rest of the game between the two of them.
Very close.
Could have ducked that.
Gets low.
And gets hit there. So 1 round all. Could easily have been 2-0 to Pez Charlie. Yeah. That was important for Jin Kazama.
He ducks the throw there. Nice.
Nice duck back on that setup. Okay, so Jin Kazama's pressing quite a few buttons. He's challenging Pez Charlie and everything. Nice break on that throw.
Vital to break those throws. He switches it up and then goes for the Shining Wizard. Very important to keep switching up the throws with King. And
then you notice there, Jin Kazama's started breaking throws now.
Yeah.
And then that means Pez Charlie's going to rotate his throw set. So now he started doing the Tijuana Twister, which is a 2-break.
Rage drive.
I'm not sure I agree with that, using that rage so quickly.
He's got one of the weakest rage drives, and he probably should have saved it for the actual damage.
Yeah, I mean, I would have kept that right until the end. Still, he's still in the match. And I think that was a failed instant Shining Wizard by Pez Charlie. Very nice. Now, Jin Kazama's going to have to come in. He's got 10 seconds. Low from Pez Charlie.
Nice, just keep it simple. Don't
get
do
your
crazy.
Hands off me, get away. And then here we come with the mix-up. What are we going for? Went for the throw.
Just the range was off a bit there.
It was. I feel like Jin Kazama's still in this. He's looking like he's breaking more throws. He's keeping a certain distance that works for him.
He's been very aggressive, and that is the key to Steve as well, just to overwhelm the characters. But you see now, Pez Charlie, excellent positioning, sidestepped him all the way around, and now he's back against the wall. Very dangerous now.
Pez Charlie, like any King player, he's very good at watching what the opponent did. I'm not sure. Is this going to kill? I'm not convinced. I wouldn't have done this myself.
I think it might, because he didn't scale as much. Yeah, he only did 1 hit, and then straight into the Rage Art. So very good first match there. As you said, Jin Kazama's still in it, but very convincing play from Charlie. The throws were key in that match. When he realized that he was breaking the giant swing, and he switched to Tijuana Twister, and that's the best way to play. You test him. Can he break this throw? Can he break that throw? Because then he has to guess between 5 or 6 different throws.
Yeah, and I noticed also that Pez Charlie noticed that his opponent was staying down on the ground a little bit, so we saw near the end of that game that he switched to the ground throws. He wasn't going for those low kicks as much anymore. He was going for the max damage in that situation. And I'm going to have to apologise to everyone on the stream because someone has selected the G Corp helipad at night.
Don't you like this level?
I love the level. The music is one of the worst things to happen to mankind.
I
So if I could just apologise wholeheartedly.
Right, so next set. So I would say that Jim Kazama, he's still in this, but he has to keep being aggressive, but he has to know when to dial it back because he was getting counter hit a few times because he was too over aggressive and he's whiffing a lot of moves in front of, just like that. That could have been a dangerous whiff punish.
Oh, and the wild crouching down forward +2, and then Charlie's going for a max. This is great damage.
Wow, look at that!
Really good damage,
already.
And he's straight down on the low. Oh, and very interesting from Charlie there. He went for the down 2. Now normally the better king players will go for the giant swing, which I know Pez Charlie can do very well. He went for another instant shining wizard. He's really starting to feel himself. And yeah, again with that low, it seems to be a very, very good way for Charlie to finish up that round. Jim Kazama isn't really ducking so much.
The throws, you can see that he's definitely exploiting his inability to break that side throw as well.
Used the wrong punish there, but still didn't really get punished back for it too much. Ooh, interesting exchange.
The chain throw.
Now you can see when Charlie's feeding himself a little bit more because he starts going for those chain grabs.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit early for that. No tech on that throw. And now we have what can be game point for him. Forward 1 hits on counter hit. He's going to take this over to the wall.
Ooh, drops a combo there. Unfortunate.
Interesting. He went for the toughest type of combo from that extension. And Pez Charlie's looking confident here. He's going for probably some of the combos that aren't always ones he can fully execute.
And just so you see that, Jinkazama being very aggressive, and then he just got caught with a counter hit, and then he's almost dead now.
Are we going to go for another junkyard? No, it was a mid kick punch.
This keeps it safe, and that is 2-0 to Pez Charlie.
Good work to Aerox Pez Charlie, who closes out that first game. I felt like I was expecting that second match to be a lot closer, actually, because I felt like Jim Kazama started quite badly in that first game, but then started to work out Pez Charlie.
That's right. You could see that Pez Charlie was very good at reading the situation. He realised he's not breaking this sort of throw. Yeah. And then when he was breaking the giant swing, then he went to switch another throw. But then, as he was mentally sort of defeated, then he went to the giant swing, and then he has to just guess through so many different scenarios. I feel Jin Kazama just needs to be a bit more patient. Even though you're being offensive, you have to know when to have those gaps in between your offense, because Charlie was waiting for the right moment, and then you'll get a counter hit, then he would get comboed, and then that's it. You've lost the momentum because you're being too aggressive. So
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely he will take a lot from this. He'll see I need to work on throws, and that's the beauty about playing in a tournament. You can straight away see where your improvements need to be made.
Indeed, and I think one of the things that Pez Charlie did there that was quite important is he instantly tested his opponent's knowledge of his character.
Right.
So right at the start of the game, can you break Giant Swing? Can you break Tijuana Twister? What do you do when you get hit down? How do you get up? He collected all of this data, did all his data mining, then implemented it throughout the rest of the game.
Right.
I don't feel like Jim Kazama really took the opportunity to do the same back. You know, where were his setups? Where were the again with Steve, where's the frame advantage moves? Does he know how to not hit buttons after this certain move?
Yeah.
I don't feel like Jim Kazama really managed to get that in. Now, he obviously started to get a lot better, but he hadn't done his data mining. I think that was a big thing.
I agree. Good first match.
Yeah.
And, we've got a lot of exciting matches coming. And
you say exciting matches. I'm seeing who's sitting down. So we've got one of the best East London Fighters players sitting down to play.
Yeah.
That is Robin.
East London Fighters, sort of a veteran, if you would say. She comes down here a lot. She's improved a lot from initially seeing her other sessions, tournaments that I've been to, and then just seeing her Leo really improve. And she has got a Lee as well, and even he's coming across very good, but she's definitely not a player you want to take lightly when entering a tournament. Not
at all. She's had good tournament results. She's beaten named players. She's got a good record behind her, and I think part of what I like that I've seen grow with Robin is her confidence in her own ability. She knows that she can beat big players. So I don't know who she's sitting down against. I've got my iPad with me just so I can look at the bracket. So Robin, it says here that Robin has played someone called Pascal and won 2-0. So Robin may be playing the winner of Young Carl or Mark with a C. So interesting. Pez Charlie has his next match in this group versus Dude Guy. Okay. So
another elf player there.
This group is taking shape really well. Should we talk about some of the players who have come here today?
Yeah, we've got we've got a lot of the sort of London big names that have come here today. You know, I mean, we've got sort of mids. Not mid-tier, but we've got the sort of up-and-coming players, and we've got very casual players. There's a nice mix around here. There's a Phantom there. We've got Haroon here. There's Gosane. Ronisar is another elf player who's done really well. He won the Ironman challenge that East London Fighters held, and we've got Benga, we've got Senpai Shiki there. So there's just a lot of familiar names at this tournament. So
a real mix of players.
Yeah.
And we should probably talk more about what East London Fighters is all about, because you mentioned that there's a mix of casual players, good casual players, and more of the pros. I think East London Fighters normally is known for its kind of bar fights nights, its community nights, where the Fighting Fridays, the Ironman challenges. It's very much all about community. It's all about learning being the most important part of the experience of fighting. So for them to do this tournament today, it's a little bit of a different thing. It's a bit of a shake-up on their normal day.
100%. With this, East London Fighters is like a good way to sort of get your first step. If you're feeling apprehensive about going to maybe sessions or tournaments, the atmosphere is great. You have fun. There's players all skill levels just willing to teach you and learn, and it's just great fun. And then, as you said, they have their casuals, but they do have their tournaments like we have now. And then there's a chance to test your skills, as we've seen with players like Robin, who have started out playing in the casuals and then have entered tournaments and travelled. It gives you that first spark to say, do you know what, I can improve, I can get better, keep coming to the sessions, and you just have great fun. The community aspect is definitely big with East London Fighters events. So I'd recommend anyone, London, beyond as well, because we ain't from London, but we came down here. Just make your way down here.
Yeah, I mean, and we have lots of players from all over who come. And I think, as you said, Robin being a prime example, that the community side of things, the fact that you can come in and maybe not know a whole lot about a game and sit down on a beanbag and play with others in a chilled environment with a bar.
Exactly.
And half decent food, I've got to say.
Exactly. Food, drinks, fighting games. What more can you ask from a venue, from an event? Right, so we're getting into our next match, just setting up.
At last. So, okay, we've got Robin looking as cool and as chilled as ever. Do not check her for a pulse. She looks very relaxed to me. And we've got young G. Carl playing against Robin.
So Robin's definitely going to go with Leo. I'm not familiar with her opponent, so we'll see what matchup we'll have on our hands. She does look very calm, and that's half of the battle.
So I played against young G. Carl earlier today. He's a Heihachi player. He knows how to get under your skin, and he can work out which moves you're not very good at blocking, and apply them in his game. Maybe change them up a little bit more. So he's not to be sniffed at. I think it'd be a good test for Robin, and obviously Robin's already got one win under her belt, as has Carl. So they're both coming off this with a little bit of confidence. Be interesting to see how it plays out. Excellent. I think part of this with any match versus Leo is, what do you know about Leo? You've got to know something about Leo, otherwise you're in trouble.
There's a few characters that you might be able to get away with not knowing as much about, but
Absolutely.
I wouldn't put Leo in that category.
Okay, so Elf Robin versus Young Carl. So we're in Souk, quite a tight stage. Probably for me, that probably works in Robin's favour with Leo, I'd say, a small walled stage like that.
Yeah, she's got excellent wall carry, one of the best wall carry in the game. And then we have the counter hit. You're going to see a lot of that from Leo players and just Robin in general. You need to be aware of Leo's counter hit potential, and then we go with another one.
Very nice from Robin. Very, very nice. And suddenly, that's the thing with this stage. Sometimes, even if you take them to the wall, you still find yourself with your own back to the wall anyway. And Robin there pressing quite a few buttons and getting a lot of results for it, really.
Nice down forward one to close out the round.
And I've noticed Cole does do this a lot. He does use Heihachi's run away just to get some space and decide what he's going to do. He doesn't tend to attack a huge amount at the start of the game.
Excellent sidestep with punish there. Unfortunately, it drops a combo.
Robin thought he was doing something else there, hit some buttons.
We've seen that string quite a lot now from young Cole. Robin's starting to pick up on that.
Now Robin blocked that low, didn't unfortunately get the punish.
Nice down forward.
Okay, so 1 round all. No whiff
nice
punish on
stuck
that,
the
and
electric.
Robin saw that coming.
Yeah, takes it to the wall, full combo.
Very, very
Goes
nice.
with the low, and then goes for the mid mix up, and the wall splat. This is just textbook Leo here. Relentless.
I've got to say, she's becoming quite the player. This is great.
That was solid. That was solid.
Well done to Robin. Okay, Robin again, a lot of space straight away. Carl gets away.
Excellent.
Oh, another low block, doesn't get the full punish. Look at ducking
electrics
that.
and the side steps as well.
Again, both of them keeping a bit of space. Oh, very nice.
There. You can see, just as you mentioned about the... Oh, there, she got the block now. Block the low, perfect punish.
Now what's going through Carl's head? Seems to be creating a lot of distance again.
Counter hit
But
again.
there we go.
It's so
Is Robin
scary.
going to close it out?
Oh, misses with a rage drive.
Okay,
Down jab.
so well done to Robin.
Excellent. That was a very solid match. You can see the awareness that was put on display there. Side steps with punishes and the low. At first she didn't block the low, but she learned, all right, hell sweep, full punish, full launch, and then you saw the result there. And she's just feeling herself. The confidence is just going to build, and young G Carl's going to have to remain calm and just play his game, play solid, and just try not to get caught with the whiff punishes too much.
So Carl hit rematch then, didn't select a different stage. Now personally, I think that may be a mistake. I think Robin did use the walls to her advantage here.
Someone like Leo, she's got very good wall carry. I would probably opt for a stage change, just like you've seen there. Wall, back to the wall.
Spacing from Robin there. And is this going to hit? Yes.
It hits, but now I don't know if I would have done this. The damage wasn't significant because of the life, and now he doesn't have the rage boost. And it's just have to be a pure raw combat now. No rage to help. Excellent.
Close out well by Robin. I agree with you there. I think he spent all his chips a little bit too early. Okay, runs away again. I don't mind that. If he's comfortable just getting the space.
Yeah,
then
he has to be careful because now his back was getting close to the wall, and that could be working at your disadvantage to space yourself into the wall.
the tracking on that is really misleading. And Carl, as I said, Carl, if he sees something works, he will start using it a lot. And I don't blame him at all. Now Carl has the opportunity to close it out, but then Robin's going to take this all the way over. Now she's got to mix up. What's she going to do?
Goes for
very nice, very nice.
Very good.
So that's not using your rage straight away. That's being very secure in your rage, using it to your advantage to try and get the kill that way. Okay, so Robin's on match point now. Oh wow,
punish.
what a down forward two.
What a block. Just the reaction just gets so good.
Off axis again, but still gets some good damage.
Goes for the low, and there we go, the Leo loop, but goes for the mid option there.
Now Carl's going to have to push forward here. He spent his rage again quite early. And he's going to live to regret it, but very, very good.
Good match.
Very good match in both of them. Well done to Carl, well done to Robin. Carl still lives. He's just going to go into losers now. Robin goes through and winners. So where does that leave Robin? Let's have a look. Let's go back to the iPad of Doom.
It was a very convincing match by Robin. You can see, we've seen the evolution of a start out, and you really see the pure fundamentals of Tekken improvement with punishment, spacing, awareness, and knowing how to, even about spacing on the map. You can't just do the same combo.
Absolutely.
Wherever you are. If you're in the middle, you want to do a longer combo. If you're at the wall, you want to use that to your advantage. And she had the 100% awareness. So
moving on now, we have the second Robin and beat Carl.
So just to let you know, guys, East London Fighters will be having a gaming tournament 8th, 9th, 10th of December. It's in partnership with WeGeek, and it's going to be a huge weekend of tournaments. There's going to be Jedi lightsaber lessons there. There's going to be a fighting game orchestra there. Just a really good event. That is next month. So following on from this, the winner of the Tekken tournament will get seeding points in that tournament as well. I think it's automatic qualification as well.
Yeah,
so
I believe so. And the Tekken tournament as part of the Gaming Utopia will be featured like this on Twitch. And I've also noticed, by the way, that they just said on Twitter that they're going to have a Mario Kart Double Dash tournament.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. So it's not just fighting games that will be hosted there. So you play fighting games, you don't. It's just a sort of a celebration of gaming and Wii Geek, you know, gaming utopia.
All things in the world of geekery.
Exactly.
So that fits a lot of us into there.
That's good. I like it.
Okay, so moving on into the next round of the tournament.
Yep, we're back. Once again, the Tunnel Dragon here. I'm with Abominable. Glad to be here. First time on commentary. You're going to see a lot more of us in the future.
I hope so.
Yeah, definitely will. Definitely will. Just setting up for our next match here.
So the body that you see over the camera right now is one of the players. We're all snug, very snugly put in together.
Yeah.
It's actually quite painful for me because this is the... Okay, so...
Okay, so it's pools. Okay, yeah, so we're in
our
pool
venerable
3.
leader, Mr. Grimulus, has told us that this is pool 3. So this could be Mr. Practical against Kurapika.
Right, yeah. Might be the first match here.
Is that right? Have we got Kurapika or Mr. Practical here? We've got Mr. Practical right next to me. It's painful for me. I want to play. I love commentating, but there's another part of me that's just watching people have so much fun playing.
I know what you mean. And seeing the skill level at this tournament as well, it's sort of like at two minds. I want to play, but we're here commentating. But you're going to see more
It's
of
a
us.
celebration of Tekken, whatever you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Commentating, playing, fighting games, all love Tekken here.
And it's such a good venue, as we said.
Yeah.
So we just have a look through the pools now. So this is pool 3 of 4 pools. Kurapika versus Mr. Practical. Before we went to the ads, I was talking about some of the players and how they're going on. So looks like in pool 1 we've got Haroon, who is playing Strikey,
right.
A very good Yoshimitsu player, who also plays a lot of the NetherRealm Studios games, I believe.
Right, I thought I saw that name and the PND tag as in being synonymous with the NetherRealm in Justice Games, so interesting to see him playing Tekken.
Yes, and it's good to see that we've also got... oh, that's very interesting. Kuzma and Strikey played in the first round. Strikey beat Kuzma.
Okay.
Okay, so Kuzma's going to have to fight his way through losers. That's no mean feat, but if anyone can do it, Kuzma can.
Yeah.
Okay, now if we move to pool 2, the iPad of Doom tells me that Pez, Charlie and Robin are facing off against each other.
Right, so this is going to be a good match.
So these were, when we were looking at seeding for the groups, we thought Pez, Charlie and Robin were two players who we thought would do very well in their area.
Yeah. It seems like it's natural that the two players that we thought are actually playing each other. Is that the winners final of the group? Yeah, it is.
That's the winners final in their group, yeah.
So winner makes it into top 8. I don't believe these two have played in the tournament, and I don't think I've seen them playing casual. So it'll be interesting to see how Pez Charlie can deal with Leo, because Leo, you know, in anyone's hands and in good players' hands, it can be very oppressive and very frustrating, as can King can be as well.
King.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
That with King. So
my eyes are lighting up, thinking they're both like that.
Yeah. So like you can play a King and think, you know what, I can break throws, I'm comfortable. But then can you break this throw? Can you break that throw? Certain Kings might not use throws more than others, and then with Leo, you have to just deal with a whole set of moves
and mix-ups.
Yeah.
So I think with that type of game, sometimes playing a fighting game against someone else is a battle of how well you know your own character.
Yeah.
Sometimes though, with certain matchups, it can be how well you know each other's character.
That's very true.
And I think that will come into it. But I mean, Robin straight into winners finals, 2 wins. I mean, absolutely fantastic. This is a player that's come a very long way. Moving into pool 3, so we've got pool 3 and 4 starting now.
Okay.
So it's very smoothly run tournament so far, actually. For getting that through so many people.
Lots of setups here, head-to-head setups here, pure esports setups here. So you know, Zowie head-to-head setups, definite. I definitely prefer it over side by side. You know, you sort of get in the zone, headphones in, focus. You feel you're in that mode, and you start to play better. It's just you. Like I said, we're tightly snugged here, but when you just get in that zone when you're in front of the
Well,
monitor.
some people, they go into the zone. Other people, they struggle.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You can have guys who are, ridiculous online ranked, but when they go to a tournament, they're just not themselves. It's interesting. And you have other people who just know how to win.
Yeah.
They may not have all the skills. They're not Korean backdashing, but when they're in the mode, they've got the read. They know how to win.
I 100% agree with that. When you use the phrase like they just know how to win, you can't explain it. You know why. You feel that you're better than them, and they win. They're very. They have the clutch moments, and they come out on top. And you
Clutch
think,
is the word.
Yeah, you think why? And usually, it can be luck, but there's always something about the player that they know how to stay calm in that.
Absolutely. So we are now, I believe, getting into Pool 3's first game. So is that a Hihachi? No, he's moving off. We're just looking at which characters they're selecting. While they are selecting their character, I'm just looking through at some of the names that we've got in the rest of the tournament. So on the iPad of Doom, we have Sherdle, who's looking very, very focused today. Sherdle is someone who likes having other big players at tournaments.
Yeah,
and
one sort of rise to that occasion when there's other big players there.
And when a player like the Phantom comes to the tournament, players like Sherdle come too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got Phantom here as well, District G's Phantom. The man with the best handshake in esports.
It was manly,
the man who could break a man with a handshake.
handshake.
But also, being serious, one of the best Ravens in the world.
Yeah.
No doubt, hands down. One of the best
Raven
in the
is
world.
not a character you see often, but you do see people that pick up Raven really become like one with the character, and that kind of embodies the Phantom. Right, so let's get into the match. We have Akuma versus Bob. So, interesting matchup. Akuma can be very tricky for people to deal with.
Yeah.
Not traditional Tekken character. You kind of have to play in a non-traditional Tekken way. So we'll see how Kurapika deals with it.
Okay, so this Bob player is already fitting in with the stereotype. He's quite aggressive. He's pressing quite a few buttons, getting right in Akuma's face, and I don't blame him. I think one of the ways to stop Akuma from having too many shenanigans is while he's not got that bar filled up, get in his face.
Overwhelm him, yeah. So we can't do, the jump-ins, the jump-in throw, Shoryuken.
Talking about that bar, though, he does have the bar now, and he used it, didn't quite get it. Both players have rage. Now, what's the mix-up here from Practical?
The low. They were just slugging it out, just all in. There was not as much spacing going on now. I would like to see sort of them take it a bit slowly. But as you said with Kurapika, need to...
Oh, wow. Very, very nice focus. Okay, now the Akuma is getting in right in his face. I like how both players are literally just slugging it out.
Yeah, there is...
It's like it's a race. It's a race to the finish.
Kill him, yeah. Nice side step there. Now, Akuma with... almost got full bar, but yeah, just doesn't give him a chance. Just
okay, Dragon, now we've got a fight on our hands. 1 round all.
1-1, yeah. There we go. Starting to see the low short into Hadouken. Staple street vibe move there. Nice punish there. Takes him back to the wall. Gets the float. An excellent conversion there.
Yeah, and I like the way he was like, right, I'm not only getting this juggle, I'm taking him well away from my back, well away. And the thing about this stage is...
Oh, wow. Combo videos. He gets it, man. That is what Akuma can do. You need to be careful when he's got that bar, because you think I'm safe, but then before you know it, you're dead.
Okay, one hell sweep. One hell sweep. Just one hell sweep. Just so we know, Rukang isn't here yet, but I thought he might have invoked his spirit. Okay.
Nice punish there. Try to interrupt him. He got counter hit.
Looks like we might be going to a final round, but then you just can't trust Akuma with that bar. Okay.
Yeah, 2-2 now.
Really good game. Right, now move 2 rounds all. Both of them again. Getting stuck in.
You can see his practices, waiting for the opportunity. Full conversion to the wall.
Man has been in the dojo with those combos.
That was pure combo video. Now, he's almost at 50%, but Kurapika's come back now. Just needs to get him with a throw. First throw of the game, actually. They're just slugging it out.
That was a nice, bold read, especially given how much Akuma can move around.
Wow.
Look how evenly poised this is. And now Bob's in rage. What's he going to do with it? What's he going to do?
Goes for the low. We're going to see another low to close it out.
Looks like Akuma doesn't want to give him any space.
Low.
Okay.
That's the thing with Akuma, that low. Everyone knows it. It's so solid, but you don't know when it's come out, and it seals the round.
I like that
low is
approach.
scary.
A lot of players, when they're winning and the other guy's on rage, they go, right, back off.
Yeah.
He's going to do his rage on me. He's going to do his rage art. I'm going to back off. I'm going to let him spend it. But no, he said, no, I'm not giving you any space at all.
Yeah, that's the key. And like you said,
Straight
with
back
Bob,
into the next game.
oh, nice counter hit. If you give Akuma space, he will get ready to set up his combo. Low short, focus attack into the combo. Blocks all of that string and the low.
You've got to wonder as well, Kurapika. He lost that. It was so close. What's that done to his mentality?
Yeah.
Is he going to come back stronger, or are we going to see a clean sweep now?
Nice
3-0?
space in there. He seems to have a more calmer approach.
Okay, he went for that 1+2 throw there. Did you see? He knew he had success with it before, but he didn't get it.
Right.
I wonder if we'll see it again. Okay, some plus frames there. Doesn't do anything with it.
Wow, that comboed. Nice.
Very nice from Mr. Practical.
Oh my
Cross
God.
up.
Now, to me, that looked intentional. The fact that he that's
Very,
it.
very nice cross up. Man has setups. Right.
Yes.
We're going over to the wall.
Full combo,
What's
man.
the
We
mix-up
have
here?
a match now.
Okay. I think this is
Nice
important for
backdash there.
Kurapika. He needs this round.
Does he get to convert?
Great
Going
conversion.
Rage? No rage. Oh, gets him with the Shoryuken there.
Okay, now it's
Wow.
this is going to be a test of Kurapika's mentality here. He's been so close a few times.
Yeah. There we go. Those
Nice
the
hell sweep. Doesn't keep him the vortex. Says go away. And it looks like Kurapika's slowing down a little bit.
Yeah,
He's playing
he's
more
just
tentatively.
I was going to say, just poking him. You know, it was very different to the first match where they were just going full on.
Practical's just used up one of his bars. Now he's got another left over. Is he going to just think, I'm not going to spend my resources here. I've got 2 or 3 rounds to get this.
Goes to the hell sweep.
He
Yes,
saves it.
nice. Rage damage, use that perfectly, and he's still in it now. 2-1. Straight up
Good
the
start.
launch there.
Doesn't get much off it. Oh,
Like it, I
nice.
like it, yeah. Like it. Throwing out the different stuff now. Full combo to the wall.
And is he going to stay on him? Is he going to
Throw.
back up?
Goes go for the throw. Does it again. And we're going to have a perfect.
Very nice.
Very
That was a
solid,
good
man.
reaction.
Now we have a match. 2-2 again.
I just saw the Phantom clapping Kurapika there. He sees that he's actually changed the way he's playing and it's working.
Yeah, you can see it. Like the first match was just very offensive, and now much more smart approach from both of the players.
I want this to go to the final game.
Yeah,
It's been
I want
good.
to see more of this.
Oh, Kurapika. He's rushing back in again and he's paying the price for it.
He's lucky he didn't have the Mia, because that would have been a focus attack and he would have killed.
Always catching him with that shenanigan.
He didn't die from that, and he goes for
Okay.
the low short.
Great
2-0. That
result.
was a good match, man. That was good, you know.
But it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
It could have gone either way. That is a 2-0 in the history books, but for those who watched it, that was a really close
Yeah,
game.
I would say Kurapika doesn't need to feel as disappointed that he lost. He saw that
Yeah.
the first match, you know, I think they were both sort of, maybe nerves got better of him. It was just straight slugging, just pure offense.
Who reacts to nerves by going in the other guy's face and trying to knock their block off?
Exactly.
But it happens. It
Yeah.
happens. It's not the way I play. When I'm nervous, I'm like, I'm
Backing
freezing
off,
up.
yeah.
I'm freezing up. These guys were right in each other's grill.
It was like, you're doing that, I'm going to do that too. Bang, bang. And you just see how after that, they're both calm. I was like, right, let's play Tekken now, you know. And you saw the side step, you saw the pokes, you saw Kurapika was actually thinking, right, I need to come back, I need to start playing solid. And
Absolutely.
you saw the 1-2 pokes from Bob and just a smart gameplay. So really good match there.
Looking at what Kurapika could have done differently, didn't really use much of Bob's throw game.
Yeah,
He was kind of relentless in his aggression, but I felt maybe using more throws with the mids.
that's true. Because when he actually did throw him the first time, he didn't break it. And then he tried it again, and he got even Bob's low throw as well. So I agree that if he'd have done a bit more of the throws to test him, because at the start, they were both just sort of slugging each other out. And Akuma's his spacing was a bit better. He was backing off and punishing at the right moments. And you have to kind of be fearful of the Shoryuken because it is invincible. If he'd have thrown him, that would have sort of mix up a bit more. He has something else to think about rather than
Making
this
him
guy's-
duck.
Exactly. He's just going to have to think, well, he's not just going to come up to me and attack. I have to deal with the throws. So
I loved some of the tricks and shenanigans as well.
yeah. That cross up. That was
I love
crazy.
it. I love it.
I'll say I think that was intentional because
Yeah, I
when
think
he done it, some people say, oh, it was an accident. That was intentional. He done it and he done the full combo after. I might have to look into that because that was some Street Fighter stuff there.
Yeah, if anyone clipped that, please do tweet it at me at Abominable TV. That was
legit pure Street Fighter. Tatsumaki in the air, falls down, cross up, and you're just like, what? How do I block that?
Unbelievable. So who have we got coming to sit down for this game? So, we've got Misty, who is a YouTuber and a good Tekken player. Plays all sorts of fighting games. He's a man after your own heart. He likes Dead or Alive.
Right, okay. 3D fighter, I can appreciate that. 3D fighting games is where my heart lies. I love all the games, but 3D games, DOA, Soul Calibur, Tekken, is where it's at.
So Misty he's a sparring partner of Pez Charlie.
Right.
He's up there with him on ability. Very aggressive player. I haven't seen him play in tournaments, but I've played him a lot in casuals. And the thing I love about playing him is that he's played against some more seasoned players in his time. And it doesn't matter. He shows no respect whatsoever.
That's
no
the way
respect at all.
And I think that's the good way to approach it as well.
Okay, so moving on into the game.
I like that.
Cool, so we've got Misty and he's playing against Senpai Shiki.
And sorry guys, I'm just laughing because the winner, like I said, will get the seeding in the WeGeek event and this lovely invitation here. KOF fans, you know what this sign means. When you get one of these, that is the invitation to the tournament. So shout outs to East London Fights for that nice touch there. Right, so we're getting this Horang versus Steve.
I love it.
Tekken
Kicks versus punches.
Exactly.
Simple
Tekken
as that.
5 intro, let's go.
Take away 2 of the buttons on each of the different buttons. Okay. So neither of them are moving.
So
they're checking the button
check. The game does have in-game button checks.
Looks like they're both playing.
Looks like they're both playing.
Okay, right.
Okay, fair enough.
So, okay, now we have Steve versus Hwarang. 2 characters I absolutely despise playing against, but I have a lot of respect for the people who use them.
Very like momentum-based characters as well.
Absolutely. So they're both trying to steal the turn, basically. I think that's the way I always see it with these 2 characters. That they're both trying to steal the front foot.
Yeah.
And very nice finish there for Misty. So Senpai Shiki, really, really good player. Got to top 8 of Revolution recently.
Yeah.
Very, very high level player with a lot of characters, well respected around London. Up and coming still, a bit like Pez Charlie. And Misty though, as a sparring partner of Pez Charlie, he's not going to be a fool for anyone. He's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Misty is very aggressive. He's got his back to the wall now though. Oh, and we've got a controller
disconnect
issue
there. So someone's control.
We'll let the TO deal with that while we talk. So it looks like one of them is disconnecting.
There. So
are both still going at it? Wow.
So they're just gonna play it out.
It looks like they are. Yeah. Okay, maybe that was 1-1 because one of the players didn't actually have his button set up anyway.
Yeah, so. You know, it's a bit controversial with that. You know, the game has button checks for that reason to sort of check before you go into the match. So never mind, we'll just get back into the match there, and it is 1-1.
So there's a bit of knowledge from Senpai Shiki there. Okay, Misty.
Excellent side step there.
Yeah, he's getting caught out of it there, and he's got caught again, probably hitting buttons on get up. And he does it again, that's fearless.
Yeah.
Hitting buttons on get up at the wall like that.
He's getting hit with that Steve, his turn is getting wall splat there as well. Senpai Shiki's knowing when to interrupt with the back one count hit from Steve.
Okay, so down jab just to try and, that's the classic anti-Hwarang strategy as well.
Yeah.
Doing that down jab. Oh, catches him on launch.
Excellent.
What's the combo going to be?
Drops it, unfortunate, but gets it with the spot and kick though. 2-2 now.
I wonder if Senpai Shiki expected this.
Yeah.
So I think that was exactly the same setup he went for in the last round. Misty thought he won't think I'm going to do this again.
Yeah.
But he did. And now, pretty tight, but then...
Close. You saw he tried to get with that power crush there as well.
Ooh. The wonderful properties of that move.
That move is crazy. I hate that. Oh, nice down jab there. Interrupt. That usually still back his turn, and now it's even.
And he's got rage. What's he going to do?
And here's the mix-up. Goes for the throw.
What break! Unbelievable break!
Strike.
And the rage
You never
strike.
see that, and it works. That was a good match.
Oh my god, I thought that was Misty's game. I thought that was it.
Yeah.
What happened? Wow.
But
now
you
what's
see,
Misty going to do? For me, Misty's going to stop, take a breather.
Yeah.
He could have won that. He needs to just take a break.
it was very close. I would, you know.
Is he going to stay on the same stage? What would you do? I'm not even sure out of the two of them.
Oh, he's going up to maybe for not a character select. Go straight for the rematch. Okay. There's not much to change about that, but it was close. And that clutch throw break from Senpai Shiki was excellent, and you know that would have killed him.
That was
1+2
fantastic.
throw, that would have been it.
Okay. So what's he going to do at the start of the round? Moves forward again. Wow. Every time, just go straight at him. Right, and Misty's playing. So he doesn't seem to lose any confidence.
Yeah, no, just full offense though, and
has no problem attacking him.
He has to be careful not to get counter hit from Steve, because I'm fearing for counter hit launch because of this aggression. Gets him with the throw there.
I feel like Senpai Shiki has said, look, I'm getting caught in a lot of mix-ups here. I'm just going to chip him away now.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay a little bit further away and just chip him away. Oh, very nice.
Low jab there.
A lot more confident from Senpai Shiki there.
Yeah, much more solid and relaxed gameplay there.
Okay.
And again, that is it. When you're being offensive, that's a counter hit though. Even when you think it's your turn, you still have to be careful fighting against Steve.
Again.
I'll step back to the wall now. This is dangerous. Oh,
wow! He's doing it
rage
again.
Drive. What's mixed up now? Goes to the rage arm. Beautiful.
What? Someone clip that.
What was that?
Someone clip that. The gods are not smiling at Misty. They're not smiling.
Right. Just goes to launch again. Misty just got to stay calm, man. Forget about the last round. Just play.
Don't let this one get away from you. You're playing well.
Messed up there.
He's played so aggressively with his back to the wall. It's just really interesting to watch. Oh.
Now we go. What the four-round mix-ups gets when the wall splat. Excellent. You see, he's still
Well
in this
done,
now.
Misty.
Stayed calm. Just forget about the last round and just play your game.
1-2 at the start again. He's doing that a lot. He got caught off there. And Senpai does use a lot of characters. I've noticed he's dropped the odd combo, the odd juggle. I think maybe that's from just using so many characters.
Yeah.
He is really good with Steve.
Yeah. Unfortunate. He still gets to convert off that.
What's Misty going to do? He got caught on the line.
Nice block there.
He's a big risk, big reward player, as you can see from doing that get up. What's the mix up?
He feared for the rage art. I would think that was smart to back away.
That was smart from Misty.
Very
Look,
good.
bad luck to Misty, but that was smart.
That was a very good match there. Solid play.
I like that. He went through his rage drive and then instantly said, last time I did this, you used your rage art. You used the rage drive.
Exactly, yeah. You saw the thought process go on.
So he just stopped. He just stopped and looked at him, and it didn't pay off this time. But I think the gods weren't smiling on Misty in that game.
Like I said, it was close there. He had things that it was just unfortunate luck of the game, like that rage art that actually benefited him actually at that time. But I feel
it's hard to collect yourself when moves that should be connecting aren't connecting.
Yeah.
You're off axis. There's also the wall's right next to you, but it's maybe not directly behind you. All sorts of stuff going on like that.
All right, sorry guys, we just have some technical stuff before the match coming up there.
Okay, so let's look at the brackets and see what's happened there. So.
That's driving me nuts, man. No. Yeah. yeah.
Hey guys, we're back after that wonderful break. We have one of Elf's finest, Arsene Wenger, versus Mr. E.
So, you guys might have seen Mr. E before. He actually won Marvel vs. Capcom at Revo, which was last month. And
I think he came second today.
oh right, yeah, he did come. He come second today. So a very good Marvel player, and he's definitely knowledgeable about Tekken as well. So interesting to see this match. I'm unfamiliar with who he uses, but I do know that Wenger did play Jin originally, and he's found his character with Miguel. I did speak to him, and he said that he found that Miguel is probably how he gels with. He likes him. He found him because he was having a bit of character crisis before of who should he pick, who should he use, but he settled nicely with Miguel.
That makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Having the right character for you. Okay, so we've got another Ryan player. I didn't know who Mr. E used.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, another small stage. I feel like that probably goes in Ryan's favour.
Yeah.
Okay, Arsene Wenger, I love that name.
Starts with a low sweep there. Goes dust over it again.
Show no respect, Arsene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stops the offense with the power crush, and he just goes into a savage stance but gets caught out of there.
I wish Mr. E would slow down so I can call out which buttons he's missing. Wow, missing a lot. So, okay, all very nice and sweet.
What a block there. He knew the string. Goes for the rage eye. This is gonna kill him, and he's gonna be dead.
Come to me, Popper.
Bang, bang, bang. Right. So very offensive round. Yeah. You see the aggression there. You have to be careful of some players that are ready to throw out the rage eye at the first sign of aggression with low health. You have to be fearful of that.
I've actually noticed about Arsene Wenger that he's very good at calling when to use those rage eyes.
Yeah.
He does use them maybe a bit too much sometimes, but he gets it right a lot.
Oh, power crush of his own now, and this is going to hurt. Hwoarang's power crush is notorious. Just look at that.
Doesn't quite get into the wall, but does now. What's the mix going to be?
Spartan kick there.
I like that. Wenger just
Backdash, yeah.
The other guy's going to use the rage eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, caught him there.
One round all.
Straight with a hop kick, it's so different. Just,
I love it.
yeah, to the wall. Stomp. Sidestep the Spartan kick there. Wow, you don't see it. I've never seen that string actually. Stomps on him there. Perfect. Excellent there, just overwhelming.
Fighter players are doing well.
Yeah, they've. You can really see the evolution of them just coming to the sessions there. Nice sidestep there as well.
Very nice. And Arsene Wenger uses one of those book converters. He's actually an Xbox player.
Okay, using an Xbox controller.
Yeah, I think it's still an Xbox player. Yeah, he is. So
Right,
all sorts here.
Mr. E taking him to the wall. Just short of that wall splat there. That would have been deadly.
Both got rage art.
Now, there's going to be a rage art somewhere. Catches him ducking.
Off axis though. What's the mix up?
Just jab there. That's jab. 2-2, right. Mr. E is not out of this. He's not out of it. He's not taking this.
What's Wenger going to do? He backs off. No problem. Okay. Nice start.
Oh, see, I was going to say be fearful of that. Spartan kick from around. You know he's going to set up a whiff punish there. Stomps on him. Back turn.
Another cross up, really.
Goes for the big kick there.
Wow.
What a comeback. Yeah, what a comeback from Mr. E. You could see that Wenger was really running away with that. He was offensive. He wasn't giving him a chance to get him any Hwoarang shenanigans or momentum. But Mr. E was calm. I lost 2 rounds. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be calm, play my game.
So Mr. E just gets that first game, and now Wenger has chosen to go straight back into the same stage.
Yeah, not many players opting for stage select or character select. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got no reason.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, you're right.
Slowing down his play a little bit, I think, with Wenger. To be honest with you, I like Wenger best when he's showing his hero.
What a duck underneath that, yeah.
Ah, gets him again.
He's going to go to the wall.
Loving the confidence here.
Excellent. That was just very confident. He knew what he was doing. And it goes into the savage stance. Love that. No duck on that. That string can be ducked though.
I think he's caught out that he doesn't block those lows.
Yeah.
Wonder how much he's going to use that.
Look at that damage already. And not even on rage. That took off a lot. Oh, goes unblockable. Wow. What is going?
What happened to his health? Where did his health go?
that was sick.
They'll be seeing his health on the side of milk cartons, missing children.
Missing just a life bar on there.
Crime Watch has just stopped.
Look at that. Just absorb all those hits. Huang just doesn't care. That's the combo at the wall. Goes to the stomp. No.
Very nice from Gabenga. I was worried that he was starting to lose it.
Yeah.
Right.
Still in it though. He's still in it.
Push him, push him, push him.
Oh, gets him with the rage drive. Takes it. Mr. E's just
Been a
in
race
calm.
to the face.
Yes.
This whole thing. A lot of buttons being pressed. Gabenga went for another hot kick there, but it looked like Mr. E was a bit wiser to it. Mr. E pushing him against the
Yeah. Now he's
jabs.
just following with the momentum. He's just running away with it now. Catches him.
He's doing that move where he leaves the opponent crouched, but he's not going to do much after. I think he can probably get more out of that.
Caught him with a full launch there.
Very nice.
2-2 now. 2-2 again.
Come on, Gabenga.
Are we going to see the opposite happen now? What? Just stands in front of him, Savage. Unfortunate there. He's just baiting him there.
You're unzipped, look down.
Frame advantage there.
Oh,
Gets him with the... Yeah, that string. Just spacing there. No one wants to make a mistake.
Nice sidestep.
Just jabs, interrupts. Excellent. Oh no. Puts him with a launch. This is going to be deadly now. Goes to the mix up low. Still in it. Oh, gets a spot on kick. Unfortunate. Very well played by Mr. E and Benga. That was a good match. That was a good match.
One of the 2-0 could have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
So, where do we start with that? First of all, the unblockable was just in my mind. That was just, that's the brazen just... He just like... He just started doing his fucking taekwondo patterns there. So, just... Right.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, so... I would say, like, unblockables, you know, they rarely work. Some of them that have got certain movements can catch people off guard, but if you're in a certain mindset and you can freeze up. That's happened to me before, freezing up, but Huarang's is... I'm still shocked. And you see the damage. It's one of the most damaging ones as well. It's not even like, you know, a screw from Kazuya, which you're going to eat because he's got a short version of it.
I'm going to give the man his credit for paid off.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that thinks that was an input error that just went... he took to amazing levels. The thing I love about that, the thing I love about anything in Tekken, is if you make a mistake and it hits,
Yeah.
you follow through on the error.
Exactly.
Carry on. So the moment, like, I'm not saying it was a mistake, it may have been a mistake, but he hit him with it, and he just carried on, and he took his health away like.
And he won that round, and he was, yeah, he was losing. And the other point is that Mr. E was down 2 rounds, and Benga it wasn't down 2 rounds just, oh, I've lost close. He was getting dominated, but he stayed calm. He played his game, you know, same phrase that we're all going to say, but that's the key to coming back. You can get flustered, but you just think, right, I need to play solid, stay true to my fundamentals, and work out the other play he was doing. Benga was, he was very offensive, but
He slowed down a bit later on.
yeah, and he was susceptible to getting whiff punished when he backed away and he got launched by him. So Mr. E was just right. I need to just stand my ground a bit, whiff punish, full launch. He was getting him launched quite a bit as well. And when he started employing the Spartan kicks as well, he wasn't really doing that in the first couple rounds. But I think that's a key thing to test him with Hwarang, because a lot of people don't know. They'll try and press a button after that. Hwarang knows, backdash, you get full launch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there was a lot of sensible play from Mr. E there.
yeah.
I loved how he just said, look, okay, you want to brawl with me? I'll brawl with you. And it made for a really entertaining game.
Yeah. We had some great matches so far, and Mr. E's showing as well that I play Marvel, but I can also play Tekken, so don't underestimate me. Exactly. This has been a great tournament so far.
Look around you, like the casuals that are going on. People having a drink, people having fun. It's a Saturday night.
Yeah,
It's a party
and
night.
people are here playing fighting games. Right.
Right, and now we have the sexiest man in Tekken. Heartbreak. He wants in on the stream. He wants in on the stream.
You got Heartbreaker, Shawn Michaels, and we're going to have another Hwarang. Hwarang, this is the third Hwarang we've seen, you know, and I wouldn't say he was like you know, you wouldn't tip him to be one of the most popular ones, but I like the fact that we're seeing a lot of part range. You can see different styles of play with him, and we have him playing Ronisar, who is an Asuka player, another Elf player.
Very good player.
Yep, the good player. He won the King of Casuals Iron Man challenge that they hosted, as we mentioned before. So he knows what he's doing.
He's an Italian player, I think.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see him versus Phantom have an Italian face-off.
Yep, Italian face-off there. That would be Asuka versus Raven. Very, very good matchup. I would like to see that.
So I'm just looking at the group. Phantom won his first game versus Hurricane.
Okay.
We've got Harlequist went through against Pun Life by a DQ. This is Ronisar versus Heartbreaking. We've got King Sheamus, who's through to the second round. So the winner of this game plays against King Sheamus.
Right.
Okay.
Straight up with a Spartan kick there.
So looks like Heartbreaking's got the immediate advantage. Catches a whiff there from Ronisar. Now, have you played Ronisar?
Yeah, I played Ronisar at one of the tournaments that Ace Thunder Fighters did have, and he did knock me out. So I do have experience of playing him, and I will say that you have to just play solid against him. You know, he knows the punish, as you saw there, and he knows the full damage. Look at that, your life bar's just gone.
Oh, so close. Oh, whiff.
I would say his spacing is very good. You can't be too aggressive with him because he knows when to sidestep, he knows when to counter, and he knows when to use the counters as well. Yeah, he's not afraid to pull them out, so you need to be careful that you can't just be offensive there. Just like that. He held it. He still held it. Catches him with the back three going in, and this is going to be damaging.
I'm going to call it Dragon. I think Ronisar's got some experience against Haran.
It doesn't. Like, yeah, he's very comfortable there.
It looks like he knows the windows where he needs to pull off that reversal. I think about playing against Asuka. Sometimes you can lose a game against Asuka, and really they've not done a lot.
Yeah.
It's just they've poked you down, they've taken your health away, they've stolen your life in a way.
And if you notice that Ronisar, he's used the counter a lot compared to sort of other players who maybe don't use it as much, and he's just running away with it now.
It's been constant pressure, push, and look at the health. Nice.
Right, can he use the rage to come back now? I feel there's going to be a counter. There it is.
Big window there.
Yep, he could have launched. Yeah. I like that.
Rage and that amount of health, that probably could have been the end of that game.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I do like the use of the Spartan kick towards the end. It's safe. Throw it out. See, you might catch him, but throw it out. They might decide to press a button after it. And, you know, he was on the back foot there. So I think he just needs to take it a bit slow. You need to... It's hard to... You know, you have to just play solid against him. You can't whiff buttons in front of Ronisar because he knows the ranges, as you say. He knows the optimal punishes with Asuka, and he's not afraid to stand there for days. And you really need to utilize that. Know that he's going to use a counter, so bait it out. Maybe don't do any mids, just low. Just do lows until he stops making a low, or throw.
We did see that a bit there. Or you could catch her right at the end of the window to make sure that you get that.
Yeah, when you see that, get ready to start doing your full launch.
And look at this. We've already got.
Wow, look at that red life. Oh, unfortunate. He comes back. That was unfortunate that he didn't get the full juggle there, but he still kicked it out.
Dropping that sweet music.
A sweet bang. Oh, what sidestep. Went for the Punisher. I respect that. It's just unfortunate though.
And Ronisar's very consistent with those.
Yeah.
Paddy put him from HBK and it worked.
Oh.
This should be end of round.
Unfortunate. Press buttons before the combo ended there. 1-1. He just does not respect the strings. Just, you know, he knows when to interrupt.
Oh,
wow.
Nice. You could see
Double up kicks there.
Nice.
Sweep out the wall.
What's he doing now? You see Ronisar was just waiting to see what he
goes for the counter and goes for the low there. Just needs one hit. Ronisar is just so comfortable. He's just trying to run away. It's just such quick rounds. I think that move really annoys me because that catches me. You think that they're not going to do the full string, and he does it all the time. That happened to me every time I played him too.
It's interesting. Ronisar plays sort of similar in a way to how some King players play, where backs off. When he gets that knockdown, then doesn't get offered.
Yeah.
Pushes him down. Doing it now. Look at that. And again, 3-1.
Very good convincing round by Ronisar.
I so wanted to see the HBK pop off. I wanted to see the guy get into his stance.
That was a good match, you know.
Handshakes all around.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
I would say you can't be disappointed playing a player like Ronisar. He knows he's a good player. You can't feel right.
I couldn't fault anything.
Yeah, you can't just go and do the gimmicks. You have to learn and play solid. You got to know Asuka. You got to know her punishes. And it's interesting because I like the variety of Tekken that people say you got to play this character in this way. Some people never do Asuka's counter. He does it a lot, and it catches people off because they're not ready for the.
Doing that because that was a Haran player.
He did it a lot against me, and I used Brian, and I had to get used to it because, all right, he's not afraid to do it. As soon as it's your turn, he wants to take his turn back by using counter. He doesn't wait, so you have to kind of bait it out. And I did that playing as Feng. I got my punish ready for that, so you have to know when he whiffs that counter. I need to have my full launch ready to make him fearful to not do it again. You know, a couple times you don't get it, but the next time you need to make sure that you're not giving him any chances. He's coming back. That's the attitude you need to have.
You're not Mick Foley. You don't get 3 different characters in the tournament. All that dude from
It takes off his jumper, just comes someone else.
Okay. Let's look out for anyone in the tournament named as Duplo. Okay, that's not happening. Okay, so we've got our next player sitting down. So we've got Gosain sitting down to play.
We're just having good matches and just good players. Just keep them rolling. So Gosain, known for Law, he does play Katarina and Lee. I have a feeling he'll just go for his main and pick Law. You know, I wouldn't say picking secondaries in a tournament would be his first step. He's always picking his main. I have played against Ronison and Gosain, and they knocked me out of both the same tournament. You know, one knocked me into losers, one eliminates me. So he's like Ronison, where you have to play solid. I say that a lot, but with Law specifically, you can't fall for his shenanigans in the sense that Law is trying to do moves to push back and then punish you.
Yeah.
Down 2-3 move. You block it, you try and run in, and then he launches you. You know, Gosain does exploit that very well, so you have to know that I can't just go in. But then if you don't actually make him think about it and start being offensive, he will start back turn mixing you up, low sweeps, and he won't be afraid to do the Dragon's Tail there. So, you know, solid play and intelligent play you need to actually play against Gosain as well. I played against him at Revolution in casuals as well, and the reason I lost is he's just very solid. He doesn't make that many mistakes. And he really makes you think, don't throw this move out. He's going to punish it.
Yeah.
Even if it's a 1+2 punish, even if it's a 2-3 punish, he'll take every step, and you'll see your life bar get chipped away, and then mentally, you know, I can't even have moves to throw out, and you know, if he blocks him, if not, he'll punish you with each one. So look out for that.
So I'm as interested at how this tournament's flowing as you guys at home hopefully are. And I'm just looking at the layout of this. This is pool 3 we've just got about to play here.
Right.
So, I'm trying to make sense of this. We've got Kurapika, who lost to Mr. Practical in the first game, who then is in winners again against Shaman. So Shaman is Mr. Gosain,
right,
under a different name. But it looks like Kurapika's in there again. So I'm just going to check that with our venerable leader to make sure that's
yeah,
correct.
that.
Let me just check with Kurapika himself.
Bear with us, guys, just sorting out some brackets related issues there. We are here at EXP Leisure, Stratford, and thanks for joining us. You know, this is Tekken Infinite. We had Marvel earlier, and we've got Tekken today, and oh, sorry, I just see that. Is this mic? Can you hear me, guys? Is the mic too low? Oh, right. So the other mic's too low. Bear with us, guys. Thanks for telling us, chat.
Okay, so I'm not shouting loud enough, am I? Is that what we're hearing? So just spotted that the brackets looked a bit odd. Mm-hmm. We nearly had a Marvel versus Capcom Infinite moment.
Oh, Canada Cup thing, yeah.
Thankfully, this is the EU, where not only do we catch it before it even happens, where 2 players are in the same tournament twice, commentator noticed it.
Yeah.
commentator noticed it. That's how good EU is. And not just EU, but Tekken as well. I mean, let me just say, EU versus US, we spotted the player.
Yeah.
Tekken versus Marvel, we spotted the player.
That's it.
We got it down here.
Even it doesn't matter. Even if you're a commentator player, it's just that community. We don't want it to go bad, because then we're going to sit here. It's not to do with us.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be affected by it too. You guys are going to be affected. The tournament's going to go on for a long time.
I don't want any Mick Foleys in this tournament.
Coming in again. I'm a different person. I use a different name.
I thought for a second the dude was playing a Soul Stone or something. I had no idea what was going on.
Come back to life. Resurrection. Right, so guys, shake hands. We have Paul versus Katarina. Gosen hasn't picked his main, maybe because he's feeling confident against his players specifically, or he might be trying it out, or maybe he's just actually worked on his Katarina and he's confident to use her in tournament.
I was watching Shaman or Gosen in casuals, and I've got to say, his Katarina is legit.
Farrell, can't hear the game sound.
So I think we might need to switch the names there. I think the Katarina is Gosen.
Yeah, Gosen entering as Shaman.
Yep, so it should be the other way around. That will be switched, guys.
Yeah.
Again, the commentators are spotted everything here. So it looks like Gosen is... Now, does everyone have a pocket Katarina? Is that what it is?
I think they do. Pocket Katarina or Kanazumi. And you see that Kurapika's taken the first match. Just the lows.
So now we're going for the lows. Catch them with the back turn on get up.
What a side step
Another
into
low. And then
perfect, yeah.
Shaman just tracking round. Nice cancel there from Paul.
The stream's fine, it's just this thing. The stream's fine, yeah.
Taking it to the wall. And what's the mix-up going to be? The no mix-up. And nice catch there. Does he going to get the full extension? Yeah, nice. Nice. Gets away from the wall, goes for more shenanigans, doesn't get it. Thanks, guys, for the feedback about the mic. We've got a question from Law Haller. Will we see Sherdle versus Haroon? So let's look at how Sherdle is doing. Sherdle is playing Shaman next.
Just there, just got him with the Hell Sweep there.
That's how the brackets are looking anyway. I think they may be slightly misleading right now because I think someone's trying to play around with the brackets to get them looking better. We had a little glitch with them earlier. So Shaman now.
I was waiting for that. That is a staple Katarina. 1-1-2 knee.
I feel like even if you know your opponent is good, if you're playing them in tournament, you have to do that anyway just to see whether they actually know about it.
Yeah, very true.
Even if your opponent's really, really good, you've got to go, right, I'm going to do this one time on you, see what you do. Catches on the up four.
That was a perfect punish for that as well, for Paul's shoulder. I do agree. You have to test them to see. I can't give them respect initially. You have to earn my respect. Yeah. Nice throw there as well. Let's throw.
The thing I like about Shaman is that he's very. He doesn't go all in all the time. He actually does like to see what the opponent's going to do, then make some judgments thereafter.
Not a combo there. It doesn't matter.
Nice,
Knees him in the face on another perfect there. So, yeah, I guess he's confident with his Katarina. He's definitely improved and feeling confident to actually use her in a tournament, and he's not picking Law. So.
Look at that E17 hat as well. My God, there is some height on that hat. It's the extra power. Loving it.
Right, so I would say Kurapika, he played well. He took a few rounds off of him. He's actually switched into Steve. So this is who we saw him play earlier. And
so this is going to be a question of how well Shaman knows
the Steve matchup. Yeah, you know, both of these characters like to go in and impose their game, be very offensive, and have frame traps and have setups. So, you know, and counter hit setups as well. So it's who's going to be able to interrupt the other, and who's going to capitalize off it? Because you get one counter hit from that, that's 30% gone already. Then you've got to deal with the mix up there. So
yeah. Now we've got some Italian on the stream chat. My Italian's pretty poor, but I think it says that Abominable, you're doing an amazing job.
It definitely says
you're
that.
Absolutely carrying the Eternal Dragon there. I think that's pretty much what it says. Thanks for that. Now, straight away we've got.
There he goes with the knee, testing it out again. He blocked it this time.
Well, he should do it again. He should do it every time until he stops it, really.
And you see that he's doing the down forward one, side step into launch, and that's paid off at least 2 or 3 times now. And look at the damage, and look what it leads to.
Oh,
you
look
have
at that.
to be careful. A lot of players, myself included, when it's your turn, you press a jab or a linear move. You need to start catching the side steps. What a whiff punish there.
Nice conversion there from that trade. Kurapika's now got... Who does this favour, this smaller stage? Who do you think?
I think Katarina's just strong anywhere. At the wall, she's deadly, but, you know, just like that, even in the middle of the stage, she's got very high damaging combos.
It's looking tough for Steve.
Yeah.
I think the Paul matchup seemed a bit better, really. So I'm getting a lesson in Katarina here, really, from Shaman. He actually played against Sherdle earlier in casuals. I won't say how they went down, but I will say that I was very impressed with his Katarina.
Yeah.
They're really, really strong performance.
That's the interrupter strings.
And look at that, he's refusing
Went
to
for
press
the knee
buttons.
again. He's done it again. And it's going to be Rage Art.
And is that going to do it? Should do, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. A full course of 4s, and it's a KO. Wow.
Fours. Yeah, so well
doing
done.
a 4 times table on that one.
Oh, gosh.
Well done to Shaman. So that's that match done.
The games have just come on now.
Well done to Shaman. Now Shaman will be playing Sherdle.
Right.
Mr.
Okay.
Sherdle, who has, I can tell you, won his first games to get into the winners semi-final.
Excellent. So we can see that Gosains actually has 2 characters now that he can use confidently in tournaments.
2? He's got more than that. He actually uses Lee as well.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if he was going to pick any other person other than Law, but we've seen that he's confident, so that other people have to think about, right, he's not just going to use Law.
He's hitting the next levels. I think
he's
he really
entering
is.
a different name as well, so he's using different characters, different name.
I'm not sure about this choice. I accosted Gosain or Shaman about this. The man didn't get seeded because of this. He didn't even get considered for seeding because he used a name that no one knew. So he's done it before, though. He's got a history of this.
Maybe does he like the challenge? Does like the mystique of I'm entering as a no name, so no one can prepare for me? Because I guess so. Someone knows you, and they're preparing for you. But then again, if they sit down to play you, they know it's you. So maybe he just wants to have a little bit of fun. You know, one day you're playing Gosei, next is Shaman, next is something else. So
yeah, interesting choice there. I mean, for me, I really think that use your name if you're a good player.
And if you want to get seeded, because Mr. No Name won't be seeded, but Gosei will be seeded. So
yeah, or got an alternate type of strategy here. I might just register for a tournament as Kane and Trench. Why not? Why not?
His turn was like, what?
I'm getting a buy. What are they going to say when I turn up? I'll just put. I'll get a District G T-shirt.
I don't think you're going to pass that off.
I'm getting carried away.
Yeah, I think you're a bit too.
I'm getting carried away. Now.
Right.
Eternal Dragon, I apologise, it's a Saturday night, I'm getting excited. But that isn't going to stop at all because I talked about District G just now. I invoked the infamous name District G.
Said the name.
And right next to me, we've got the amazing Phantom. One of the best players in the UK.
Yep, one of the best Raven players. Best players in the UK, hands down. And a lot of you have been waiting to see him. And it's going to be a good match. He's actually playing King Seamus.
Who's a decent King player.
Yeah,
a decent King player. Played him in casuals, had a good time playing him. Now, the Phantom in casuals clocked up 20 wins in a row. I'll say that he didn't play everyone, he had a set against a few different players, but the guy's warm.
Yeah.
He got here early, there's a Gears of War tournament going on next door, he even went and watched that. The man, he's just passionate about games.
Yeah, he's got a lot of experience in high-level tournaments. There's a lot of pressure, so this won't be, on that level, won't be anything different for him. It'll be sort of, I'm used to this, I know what I'm doing, so just play my game. And also, he's just a very good, solid player.
I love watching him play.
Yeah, he's one with his character. He knows exactly how Raven plays. He knows optimal wall juggles. He knows the wall combos. He knows how to fully utilise.
And he was very unlucky at Paris Games Week. The man turned up. He got his flights over there. He spent his money. He was one of the dark horses to get a place in that top 5.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, with the Paris Games Week, there were some DQs. He fell foul of that. I would imagine that the next tournament he plays after that, he's just about going to be the most dangerous man in the tournament.
Of course.
Full stop.
I agree that if Phantom is not he's a dark horse, but you can't ever sleep on him. You can't ever think it's Phantom. No, you know you're playing Phantom. You better be bringing your A game because you're not having an easy match. You're not having an easy match. And if you don't know the Raven matchup, you might play a character and you think, oh, there's tons of Lilies, so I played her.
Yeah.
Have you played a good Master Raven? There's a high chance.
That's not a good, strong enough word for this man.
Yeah, have you played an amazing Master Raven? There's a high chance that you haven't. I haven't personally, so
no,
no,
neither have I. And I actually find good Master Ravens difficult. They're hard to hit.
Yeah.
Handshakes from both guys before the start of the game. We're getting down to the game now. Won't be a surprise to see that the Phantom is going with Master Raven.
Yep. Straight to the main character. I'm
one of the most passionate players you'll ever see. I'm already excited. Just might need to keep me glued down to this.
As a King player, what do you think King would have to do fighting against Master Raven? Is there some specific strategy you think would have to be employed by Sheamus?
Well, he's good at range, and I think a lot of the Master Ravens like range anyway. Some of their launches actually are quite decent range launches. What I would say is I think you've got to bait the whiffs.
Okay.
You've got to play very patient and bait the whiffs. And know your moments to pin Master Raven down.
Okay.
Go straight into a juggle straight away, and half a bar is gone already.
Straight with the teleport counter, and again.
Forward one, such a great option for the King player. Tracks both ways, safe mid, good on hit. Okay, and look. Very nice back catch.
Wow, look at that water.
What's the adjusted combo?
What is water wall?
King Sheamus playing brilliantly right now. He's getting a bit excited. Got a hit there. Now
he goes for the throw. Oh, breaks the throw. Excellent there. Goes with his own throw.
1+2 break. Now what's the mix-up going to be? No mix-up.
First round to King Sheamus. Well done. He was getting dominated first, but he kept his cool. Made that conversion on that wall to wall.
Okay, so I didn't expect that. I'll be honest with you. That was phenomenal. Okay,
now
that
was close. He nearly got the full launch there, but
I'll say this quietly as I don't want the players to hear me. The King Sheamus does like to use his orbital hand, the down +1/+2.
Right.
We may see that quite a bit in this game. So I think King Sheamus is actually surprised he's taken around and he's just slowed down a little bit.
We haven't seen any throws or giant swings just yet.
No, and he does do a lot of them. Now, Phantom just seems to be playing so calm now.
Very good staying on the ground there, not getting up into the mix-up. That's punishable, yep. Phantom knows.
Okay, that went back on script there. Back on script. Very interesting, nice throw break. And now Phantom is doing the carry, he's taking him over to the wall. And he's got the pressure. Oh, unblockable setup.
Good choice staying on the floor and then side rolling. Doesn't break the throw.
Doesn't break that, so 1+2 break. And it's such an interesting mix up there. Now, most King players will do 1-2 into a ground throw, but King Sheamus has his own setups.
A bigger option there to get the most damage. Gets him in the back.
Wow! King Sheamus playing out of his skin.
What is this, man? This is a great match. You see that? The back turn, teleport, caught him as well. First throw.
Very nice punish there from Phantom. What the spacing, unbelievable. I feel like Phantom's showing.
There we go. First giant swing, not broken.
And it's going to hit the wall.
Wow, look at that chunk of
Big damage. What's the mix-up? Okay, went for the low kick, didn't pay off.
Nose the string. Oh, wrong punish, unfortunate there.
Ooh.
Phantom nose interrupts that throw. Ooh, what a whiff punish for that hot knee.
What a great whiff punish, and he's off axis. And there we
go. That could have been a costly whiff punish there.
Wow, he catches him with the hands on.
Is he going to go rage? No.
And it
goes for the people's elbow.
He fell foul of the wall there. If the wall wasn't there, I think he gets the win.
Yeah. Unfortunate, he finished that off. He just went for the lows. Chain throw.
Phantom's seen that before.
Breaks that straight away. I ain't getting Ronin Death Cradle. No way.
He's not having that. Okay.
In the
Very nice back turn setup there.
There we go. He's just in his element now. Went for it earlier. He broke it, but actually went for it again, testing him out.
Okay. Very, very nice punish.
Yeah.
And Phantom, wow.
It.
Rescued that. He rescued that game there.
That was a close match. I can see the thought process behind King Sheamus. There's whiff punishes, and he was baiting him, and he tried to go for a big launch with King. Unfortunate, the spacing was just off, but I think he's got to be really happy with how he played that.
Oh, yeah.
A few choices on the wall, like as you said about King's wall throw, that could have given a bit more extra damage at Oki, but other than that, he was pretty good.
Sometimes the wall isn't always your friend. We've seen it before many times when you need that extra damage, but the guy's off axis. You go too close to the wall to get that full splat. It happens. Now it's about how you recover, though. So
Look
Phantom,
at that red.
Wow.
Just kicks him up in the air. Just
wow.
Wow.
Okay. before we could even start commentating, really, Phantom was taking one round. And King Sheamus went for a down back 3 setup, doesn't get any of it.
This is just pure ninja stuff, man. This is just Shinobi stuff. Look, teleports. Look at this, man. I love it. It just uses all the teleport ninja moves.
Now,
these are true Shinobi, unblockable. Unfortunate.
Weirdest punish known to man, but he gets something.
Just grabs him out of the air.
Forward 3 and goes to the running knee. I like this from Sheamus is playing one of the best players in Europe. Full stop. And he's saying, I'm going to play my game.
Yeah, he's just doing what he wants to do, and it's working.
I'm going to do my juggles. You won't find any of them on Tekken Zaibatsu. Doesn't matter. Okay. Nice knee to the wall. And
fortunate. King Sheamus
Axis doesn't realign. Nice backdashing from King Sheamus there.
He gets caught with a counter hit by Phantom there.
So I think this might be one of King Sheamus' first tournaments as well. So to say that you took a really great player to a few rounds, at least as it stands, is
definitely
so
got
good.
Disappointed about that.
Okay, Phantom is catching him now.
Yeah, he's just being very relaxed and comfortable. You can see that he's in the web now. Beautiful sidestep there.
And there we go with the orbital hand.
Launch. I thought the range was slightly off there. Excellent duck on that string. He knows. You have to be worried about finishing the strings against these top players.
And if there's one thing Phantom's going to find, he's going to find the wall.
50. Clothesline. Get off me with that DDT.
Normal break throw. Oh my god, the scourge of all tourneys.
Was that one of the players or was that a control not disconnected? That is the...
It wasn't either of the players from what I can see.
Yeah, I don't think that was one of the players. It was probably a controller not disconnected. It seems to be this... It seems to be one of...
We've spotted the player, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Eternal Dragon. We spotted the 2 players in winner's bracket. They're the same name. We spotted it all.
Yeah.
But this had to happen. The tournament organizer is just there. He'll tell you what to do.
Well,
I think they may play again.
Yeah, they may restart it 2 rounds to 1.
Okay, they're going to start 2-1. They're doing the sensible thing.
Guys, this is a personal thing for me. At a tournament, when you sit on a setup, the tournament organizer is there to help you, but you be accountable for your own tournament life and for your own match, and delete all the devices. Delete all the devices on there, because you can't replicate some situations. You might be able to reset the rounds, 2 rounds each, but can you put yourself in the same headspace? Can you get into the same mindset?
Happened to me at Versus Fighting, if you remember.
Yeah.
Playing in a match in winner's bracket, 2 rounds up. If I recall, I was 2 rounds up, and then someone hit a button, and then my mind actually went out the window. I wasn't happy. But you were right, though. It's the player's responsibility.
Yeah.
It is the player's responsibility. But Phantom's a pro. I don't think this is going to phase him one bit. What's he going to do to Sheamus? He's new. We don't know. We don't know. And the guy has got to be confident. If this was one of my first tournaments...
I would use this chance to think, right, I've got a kind of a breathing space now to think about what I need to do.
Let's take ourselves back to that round.
Yeah.
So Phantom was really starting to feel himself. He was really starting to evade King. He could see some of the setups coming. Probably, in my money, you could see that Sheamus maybe needed that break. It wasn't anyone, it was someone else who pressed the button.
Yeah.
But it'll be about how Sheamus gets his head back into this. They're taking it back to 2 rounds to 1, if I recall.
Yeah, 2 rounds to Phantom. So, as I said, guys, just delete the devices. You know, I do it all the time. I sit down and I set up. If you're playing against someone else and they haven't done it, say to them, I'm going to delete the devices. And most of the time they're like, oh yeah. And then they're thankful that you said it, because you don't want to be interrupted in a match like that. So we're just going to reset the situation as best as we can. And it was 2 rounds.
Give us a death cradle. Give us a death. Good lads. Good lad. Do it for the stream. Phantom smiling. Phantom knows the value of entertainment. He knows entertainment. Okay. I still want him to do the max damage juggle whenever I see that. I know it's like not even going. Right, we're going.
Back into
thumbs up, we're going.
Forget what happens. Move on. 2 rounds up. King Sheamus got to use this chance to really just stay focused, play solid.
Oh, good block from Phantom. He saw that the second down back 3 was coming. Got great punishment off it. Look at that.
50%.
Half bar missing in action.
Wow. Nice counter hit. Oh, I don't think he was expecting that to hit.
Definitely wasn't. He already had the next block string move ready and going.
Goes for the low version of that string there.
And now Phantom's he's on match point and just a sliver of health.
Yeah.
And he's not having any of it. Phantom shows his resolve, shows his steel, closes it out in style.
Very good match there.
Handshakes to most players, and King Sheamus can take a lot from that. They did well. He took rounds off one of the best players in Europe.
It's about the long game. You know, if this is your first tournament or early days, you might not win the tournament, you might not beat anyone, you might go 0-2, but the knowledge that you take from it is more valuable than you beat someone that's less skilled from you. There's a little that you can take from that, or not as much, I could say, from losing against a top player like Phantom, winning 2 rounds, and actually...
Well, as I said, there was one moment at the end where he did a down forward 2-1, and if there was an open stage there, there would have been enough damage for him to take to close out the round.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was off axis and he lost that round, but just shows that anyone in Tekken, with a bit of practice and with the right resolve in a tournament, they can do it.
Yeah, it's true. With when you're in a tournament, you've got to also contend with your nerves and the mind games. So, you know, I feel that it was a bit of nerves from Sheamus because there was some combos that were being dropped.
Yeah.
Not optimal, not max optimal from King, but even sort of ones I've seen you do, I wasn't really seeing that. But I think that was probably nerves in that.
Well, do you know what? Some of the stuff he was doing, I'm going to give it a go.
Yeah.
I wasn't at all criticising him that he wasn't using all the optimal juggles, but I certainly was thinking to myself, I've not seen that before. And usually when you haven't seen it, might be because it's not optimal. But really good work to King Sheamus.
Yeah.
That for me was one of the matches of the year. Despite that moment when someone hit the button, it happens. Seems to happen at every tournament. It was great. I think we're going to be going to some ads soon.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is pool 3 winners final.
Okay.
You ready?
Guys, welcome back. Happy Saturday night. We're having a great time here at East London Fighters.
Yep, thank you for joining us again. Thank you for staying with us. We've had some great, exciting matches. Exciting Tekken matches. There's been just a lot of stuff going back. In my mind, it's still that Unbuckle from Hwoarang. The mix-up Tatsumaki from that we saw in, I think it was Kurapika match, I think.
Yep.
And we just got a lot more coming up.
That match, for me, it's that match with Phantom. I'm a King player. I do root for the King players, but also I love Phantom.
Yeah.
I think District G's Phantom is one of an entertaining player. He's a good sport. He's a good laugh, and he knows how to entertain a crowd.
Yeah.
So that was a great game.
Right
and now, guys, we actually have 2 players that a lot of you on stream hopefully may know. One of them is Sherdle.
Yep.
So Sherdle is probably one of the best Elisa players in the EU. I think there's not many people that would argue with that.
Yeah.
And we've got Senpai Ishiki, who is a man of many faces. He can play as in many different characters.
Yeah.
We saw him earlier play as Steve. Is that right? He also uses Hwoarang.
Yeah, I've seen him with Hwoarang Steve. I've seen him. I think I've seen him as Brian. I'm not exactly sure. Sherdle is a very known speedrunner for Tekken. He actually has done really well recently. He got top 25 at Paris Games Week.
He won ESL Online on PC as well.
That is true.
That is not to be sniffed at. If any of you have watched any of Spaghetti Rip's ESL Online matches, you're instantly playing some of the best players in Europe. You're playing against Frizen. You're playing against some of the guys in Russia who never come out of Russia but seem to be absolutely amazing at the game.
Crazy players, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to go straight into the game now. I think we've got more to talk about these players, but let's let their play do the talking.
Okay, so backing off straight away.
Both of them backing off.
I think there's going to be a lot of respect, but they're just going in now.
Nice punishment from Senpai there on the Wild Rising. Now, the thing is about Sherdle, you're not just playing against Sherdle, you're playing against a character that not many people use.
Yeah,
so it's quite difficult sometimes to get a read on what's going on.
He uses the rage straight away. I don't know if I would do that, but it's possible to make a comeback there. He's got the skills and...
No wall break. And another low. Oh, so close. I hope if that sets the tone for the rest of this game, we're going to have a good game.
Yeah.
Both of them trading there. Sherdle pushing it towards the wall.
Or just stomps on a foot.
Senpai's knowledge of Steve seems quite good. He knows when the opponent's going to be off axis.
Yeah. Nice block there. And look at that conversion. Drops a combo though. Very unfortunate.
Oh, reversal. Didn't get it.
Use the plus advantage move to bait the counter. Tried to go for the rage drive, but at least they're not having none of it. Chainsaws.
1 round all.
What a...
Sherdle not having any of those mix-ups.
He saw that low coming. He just jumped over that like, nah. Catches the side, the side fly or whatever that would be called for Elisa.
Now this stage, Eternal Dragon, it's tough, isn't it? It's so slim and so wide.
Yeah.
Managing the space around you can be so difficult.
And just like now, back against the wall, excellent throw.
Get your arms away from me. And then he switches the position.
He's like, what are you doing?
Back you go. You are defective.
I love that.
Send you back to PC World. Okay. He's going with the down 2 mix-ups.
What a block. Perfect punish by Shiki there again. He knows.
3 rounds gone and no one's gone downstairs yet.
Throws him back to the wall.
They are now.
What a low parry as well.
Senpai is playing out of his skin right now. Both of these guys, seasoned players now.
Unfortunate there. Goes for the low.
Catches him. Now, I think Sherdle was in a way smart there. Yes, he just lost that round.
Yeah.
But he decided to take a high-risk maneuver to try and claw that round back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately after he'd done that when he was blocked, he did kind of slightly face farm because he knew he went for a big right.
So Senpai Shiki won that first round. Sherdle's gone with the resetting the stage. He's actually got quite a similar stage for doing that, really. Yeah. If you were probably going to say those two stages are most similar. Now, Sherdle's come back from 2-1 quite a few times, from 1-0 down quite a few times. It won't phase him.
I think that was, like I said, you took the high risk at the end, and he knew, this can go either it can work against me or it can go in my favor. I think he just got overconfident with that and thought, right, but with Shiki, he's not going to fall for that. You can't just throw out snake edges and lows and it work against him. And he's very solid.
If someone told me that Shiki had used Elisa a lot, I'd believe them because Shiki seems to use a lot of characters. He knows a lot of them. So Shiki's putting Sherdle in some mix-up. Sherdle's pressing some buttons there, and he's paying the price for it. Shiki's not really letting Sherdle play his own game. Yeah, I think that's part of it.
This is Steve's jab, just jabbing out the air. Power
very
crush from
nice
Steve.
Power crush.
You don't really see power crush from Steve that often.
Now, this was a basketball game. The coach should be running on and he'd be calling time out, wouldn't he? Not because it's he's getting his ass kicked, but because the game plan isn't working.
Yeah. Look at that. USB connect, disconnect your controllers. I'm glad they did that.
Hey, Sherdle is chipping away at Senpai. Now, this is the Sherdle I know.
What is that?
Senpai converts off the air.
Went for the little sneaky low there.
Sherdle went for another low back.
Those were the low kick, though.
I love that kick.
Yeah.
It works so often.
The weakest move, but use it in that scenario.
It's so quick, no one expects it.
Oh, that move is launched punishable, but I don't know if Elisa can actually punish that move, but he did actually make use of it with a 1-2 punish.
Now, both of these players have made a name for themselves, but I've got to say, Senpai beat Sherdle. He further solidifies his name.
Yeah.
Sherdle doesn't want to be put in losers yet. Oh, lovely spacing from Sherdle.
Is this going to be it?
Nice. Adjusts his combo as well.
I was going to say, usually you see Elisa do the punch. He done the mid version of it as well.
Okay.
2 rounds up now. Sherdle's still in this.
Has Sherdle learned something? Is that what we're seeing here?
I think we have seen a good change in his playstyle there.
He's definitely spacing Steve at range 2 a lot more now.
Now we have the back against the wall.
Oh, I'm not having any of that, thank you. And knows to duck that as well.
Makes a throw. Now Steve's back against the wall. What can he do? Throw, mix up.
He's got the have my head.
Just go for the cheeky low.
Oh, he fakes it.
Nice.
Wow.
Just mid.
Okay.
Now we have 3-1 to Sherdell.
1 match all. Sherdell must he must be on 5G, never mind 4G, because the
Yeah.
download speeds of this guy are unbelievable.
We came back, and now we see Senpai going to character select. Is this just to gather time, or will we actually see him pick another character?
This guy could be using any character and using him to a high level. So what's he decided to change from that?
So he goes to Hwoarang. This is like the 5th or 6th Hwoarang we've seen of the day.
No, I don't know, but I think when he hovered over Hwoarang and looked at Sherdell. I like that. What are you saying? What are you saying?
His reaction. Yeah.
What do you think?
Right. So Hwoarang, similar to Steve, momentum, very offensive.
In style, yeah. Obviously, slightly different game plans, but offensive front foot. I want my turn.
Yeah. Can you interrupt Steve? But also, can you interrupt Hwoarang? And I think Hwoarang's his power crush is a lot more fearful than Steve's.
True.
You have to be careful about being offensive at Hwoarang because you're going to get half-life taken from just a power crush.
Now, I honestly couldn't say whether his Steve is better than his Hwoarang. I've known him to win against very good players with his Hwoarang.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just realised, okay, I'm getting zoned out a bit here. Sherdell's backdashing is some of the best backdashing I've seen, especially with this character as well. So if you're getting zoned out, no better character, I think, than Hwoarang to close that gap.
Yeah,
and also, if he can say, right, fine, let's have a range 2 fight. Let's do that.
Wow, just not having any of that. Just like, get out of my face. Drops the combo, unfortunate though.
Could have got maybe more of that punish, of that whiff down forward too. Catches some sidestepping there. Sherdell's taking him to the wall. Nice mix up.
Just gonna go. That's it. Keep it simple.
Sherdell just stopped there. He just stopped and said, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I like that.
Wow, just straight kick in the face. To the wall. Back against the wall now. Down jab, interrupt. He's like, Hwoarang wanted his turn back. He was like, no, down jab.
Hwoarang's off axis. Could have hit forward there just to bring himself into alignment. Lost a bit of health doing that. Sherdell gets the forward
There we
1+2.
go, down jab again. Wow.
Wow.
You can see he tried to go with a Spartan kick. At least he's not having any of it. Just interrupted. Much faster move there.
Now Sherdell has the lead. He's 1 round off from taking this. And at one point, it wasn't looking likely at all.
Yeah.
Just shows how quick this guy can download. One of the best in the
Now
EU.
we have it. Like, the raw attacks from Hwoarang. Oh, no.
Very nice.
Drops the combo, though. What a sidestep on the Spartan kick.
And very nice catch. Sherdell's doing his fates and baits again.
What is this chainsaw dance? Mr. Mix Up goes for the throw.
Nice duck. Now Sherdell's got rage.
Anything's going to take it out. Just
drive?
chipping away.
Oh no! Oh! And we're going to the final round.
This sliver of life there. Counter hit.
Bit of knowledge there.
That Elisa string. You don't see that many higher papers use it because everyone knows the low's coming, but he just went for it.
Interesting time to do that as well. Took the risk.
Yeah.
Okay. Sherdell's just trying to chip him down now.
Oh, uses the rage.
Another mix up. Doesn't get anything out of it.
He's going to have to do raw combat now. No
We've
rage.
said it before,
no rage
haven't
art.
we? We've said it before. Don't use it too early.
Yeah. Throw. I thought the throw was coming.
Mix up now. What's the mix up?
What a
Sherdell punishes it. Oh, and he takes it with a down forward 1.
Down forward 1.
Wow.
What a good match from Sherdell and Senpai Shiggy.
Senpai's done this before, you know.
Yeah.
He picks a character, wins the first game, loses the second because a bit of downloading has happened, and then just goes, okay, you downloaded me, I'll use a different character.
Yeah. I honestly thought that the Hwoarang stick was a mistake when it was 2 rounds up. I thought he might have he should have stuck to his main.
Yeah.
Steve, I've seen him use more, but you could see that he was calm. And he made good use of the spacing against the wall.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the pressure against Elisa. And Sherdell did it too. When his back was against the wall, you saw, right, what are you going to do? Throw. What are you going to do? low chainsaw. So
tough for Sherdle,
yeah.
but he's still in the tournament.
So
just look at where he's getting to now. So that was a winners final.
So he makes it out in winners. Sherdle is now in losers final.
He is. He's in losers final, and we've still got a bit of the losers final to go. But wow, thanks to Sherdle and to Senpai for such a great game as well.
We've seen a lot of Hwoarang play, and similar styles, but one thing that I'm noticing is that the use of the front kick, the Spartan kick, is that some players are using it a lot, some aren't using it, I would say, enough, because it's safe, has long range, but with the top players like Sherdle, he was sidestepping at times, so you can't use it too much, but you need to throw it out there.
And it's an interesting, it's not, I wouldn't just say it's a good offensive move, I feel like it's actually a good tool in terms of, I was playing against a Hwoarang player recently. He had the lead in health. I was just trying to get in to get that to get the lead against him with a few seconds left. He was using that Spartan kick to push me away.
Right.
Stay away, King. Stay away. So that was an interesting strategy. Sherdle's just kind of collecting himself. Now, I'll give you guys an update on how each of the pools are going.
Yep.
So I'm looking down the pools, and firstly you can see that in pool 1, the amazing Haroon won. Beating Vindaloo in the winners final. Vindaloo had one of the last laps by getting out of the losers final against Strikey.
Right.
Strikey did very well. Kuzma was in that group. Unfortunately, it looks like he went out quite early this time.
Against Blaze. I had a chance to speak to Blaze earlier. He's...
Let me go to an ad.
Oh.
Someone texted me and said, Bob, it's ready. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for looking at our wonderful sponsors, the We Geek tournament and We Geek event, the whole weekend that we've got.
Yep,
for
nice.
the Gaming Utopia next month.
So, like I said, we're going to have Street Fighter tournaments, Tekken tournaments. There's going to be lightsaber demolition.
What's this?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Mario Kart tournament. You cannot beat that. The winner of our Tekken tournament will get this. I know it's KOF, don't watch that, but we'll get this special invite to the We Geek tournament. Be seeded there. Chance to win some great prizes. Even today, chance to win some good prizes there as well.
Yeah.
We've got a stacked tournament. We had some great matches so far. And we've got even more. This is the we've got 2 more matches before we go into top 8.
2 more matches before top 8. The tournament's gone through. It's raced through, really.
Yeah.
It's been well organised, well put together. Thank you to Mr. Grimm for that. Now, Kurapika. So this is a run back. This is losers bracket run back.
Right.
Okay. So this is Shaman, or Gosain as we know him as, playing as Katarina versus Kurapika, who's now using Bob. Was he using Bob before?
And he used Paul as well. At one point, I believe.
Okay, so Kurapika definitely uses a few characters.
Yeah.
So does Shaman. He uses he's known as being a law player actually, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Law is I think his main for those time. He does have a Lee as well.
Waller's stage here. I'm not really sure if that favours either of them really.
Yeah. Just seeing nice, just poking now, just looking for something big. Finishes off the full string, and this is going to cost them. Yeah, it cost
down
them a round
4-1
there.
to close it out, nice and quick. So Kurapika's getting at least 1 round back on him. It will be a run
Blocks
back.
the low. What a punish here. That's what you need to do. You need to block the lows for Katarina.
Do you think this is why he chose Bob? Because of his, obviously, the well-standing game from Bob on punishment is really, really good.
Yeah, I that might be a significant reason why, because look, she's already at 50% life because of that.
Yep.
Oh, catches him running in though.
So Shaman's pushing him forward.
Yeah.
No walls here, so not going to help him to use his long range combos like that.
What a sidestep there.
What does he get off it? Both have rage. Both can use rage
goes
drive.
for the low throw. Excellent, I like it. Now Kurapika's 2 rounds up now. Goes with a roll straight off. You just see him pressing buttons there.
Yeah, he went for his 1-1-2 and then when there was no frame advantage there, just a whiff.
Kurapika's playing very solid though. I like this play style compared to his other matches though. Being very calm, just poking away, backing off.
Looks like a different player, really,
yeah,
doesn't he?
Definitely does. Goes with the throw as well.
That is close to being it, and that's Gone super quickly.
Yeah,
wow.
I like that.
Stop your watches.
It's like it was a different player. He was very calm, very calculated, poked, knew when to back off, knew when to advance, and he took that very convincing.
Dragon, I'm getting excited here because looks like Gosain's gone to character select.
Yeah, I figured this might happen. Once he loses, then he's going to pick Law.
Yeah.
But he wanted to maybe test the level of his... yeah, there we go. Test the level of his Katarina, and he's gone straight to Law. So this is going to be
his best character.
We're going to see now, can he deal with Gosain or Shaman's Law? You know, I have a feeling he was trying to gauge how good he was in tournament using her, because I have spoken to him personally about using other characters, and
he won so convincingly with Katarina versus the
why
same
would you
player
change? Yeah.
before. Why would you, even if your best character is Law, why, you know, you've had proven success.
Yeah.
Why gamble with the other character? But he has had to go to Law now. Now it'll be a very different game. He's not going to use so many unsafe lows. He's not going to take as many high risks. And I don't think Gosain is really a high risk type player anyway, really.
I've seen a few high risk stuff, but that's usually when he's on the back foot, you know, trying to come up. But ordinarily, it's just solid play.
Catches him with a 4 straight away. Nice. Look, he's got that down pat. Look at the damage already.
That's bullying at the wall now. You can see he's just very comfortable in his element. On the parry, flying dragon in the face, and perfect. You can see the movement and just the complete change around there when he's using his main.
Does make a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's taking a lot of his tools away as well, using that parry.
Nice side step there. Oof, excellent string by Bob. That catches a lot of people.
Oh,
right,
he
is he
didn't
going
want
to
to
take
hit
it
that
to the wall
mix-up.
now? Oh, unlucky. We saw what he was doing.
Yeah, we're not going downtown just yet. Now Gosain's working him away.
He's got that. That's what I want to see.
Nice throw break.
Throw. He's utilising the throws. That's good.
1, 2, 3. Doesn't do anything.
Just goes for the next one. Excellent.
Caught him with that sweep.
I'm seeing Shaman do DSS cancels consistently. He had some issues before, and he wasn't able to do it.
Yeah.
But now he's just hitting them all the time.
Ducks
What
that.
duck and punish there. Look at that full string.
Now come on,
Look at
Gosain.
that.
You know about his well-standing game.
Is he going to go for it again? Go for the low throw. Nice block on the back turn low there.
Are we going downstairs? Not seen it yet. Gosain just playing so patiently.
Yeah. Just poking away jabs. Just keep it safe, keep it simple. And he's 2 rounds up against Shaman's main now.
Kurapika is on game point.
Yeah.
Now, based on this last game, I wouldn't have expected this.
Excellent
The last
spacing.
time these two played, it was pretty convincing.
Yeah, that's true. It's a
Gosain.
complete turnaround. Ducks the high there as well from the back turn.
Now, the hoodie, we will chat you the bracket when we get an opportunity to do so.
Full launch, catches him there. He's going to go for the low throw.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Ducks it. Oh, that
Great
was...
duck. How clutch was that?
Yeah.
How clutch was that?
You could see that Kurapika was getting in his zone. He's feeling himself.
His tournament life's over if
Yeah,
he gets that
it was
wrong.
done.
That was it.
1 duck and he's still in it now. Now it's 2-2. That's how you have to be a bit careful. You cannot just think, right, I'm feeling myself, I can do what I want. There's still top players with top reactions.
Gosain must be brimming with confidence now after that.
Yeah, he's just got to follow through and use this now.
I just want to see a good game between these guys. It was looking so one-sided at one point. Okay.
Excellent side step there. Oh,
nice catch.
See, that's what I was talking about before. He doesn't always get those DSS consistent, but he gets the Dragon Tail anyway. Look at that turnaround.
Down back 4 to close it, really?
I said he's not afraid to do those Dragon Tails, and that was after him being this close to, that's it, tournament, well, going into, was it losers?
Gosain lives, at least for one more game. Wow.
Kurapika has to be thinking now, I was this close. The reason that the reason that I ran away is because he done, everyone knows that move of Bob. Jumps in and there's the high. So it's easy with the duck, but in the moment of feeling himself and the momentum's with him, he's like, I can do it. And you can do that in certain scenarios, but you have to sort of gauge it. Is it worth the risk against someone with good reactions?
You get it wrong and they do something else. They do another 1+2 belly into the wall. It's game over.
Yeah.
You're done. Out of the tournament. Take your bus home. Shaman is still alive here. Back to the same stage. I think they did go back to a stage select.
Just fake flip into it. Just does it.
taking him all the way to the wall. Nice chunk of damage again.
Doesn't get the DSS though. In his
Catches
back,
his
full
back.
damage though.
You
Look
don't
at
want Bob in your back. For whatever reason.
Oh, flying dragon down. Gets the screw. This is going to take him to the wall now.
Oh.
Slidey. Just gets him with the jab. Wow, complete turnaround there.
Okay. 1 round up for Gosane. Oh, catched him with a nice uppercut. Okay, plus range, what's he doing?
Go for the throw. Does it again. Excellent.
Nice. Ducked at the wall again. I heard you're not supposed to do that. But it worked pretty damn well.
Ooh. Get up kick.
Now he's got rage.
Ooh. Excellent throw break there. That would have been it. That string from Bob. A lot of people do that. Ru Kang does it, and he's there's a good reason why. That'll explain.
You can't really react to it. You've got to predict it, haven't you?
Yeah. Nice spike there.
So Gosane's made some stunning decisions with his back to the wall. Is he going to keep that up? Oh, he's actually been let out, really.
Yeah.
Nice sweet bang. Goes for more mix-ups.
Went for the high.
I don't think we've seen 2 sweet bangs in a row.
Yeah, I think he done it once in another round. That
right,
round
okay.
actually. But catches him with the throw now.
Spike again.
Goes for the low this time. Oh. Excellent
Ooh.
punish there. Excellent punish there. So now 2 rounds up to Kurapika now.
Oh,
goes in. Oh,
nice
excellent. But he still breaks it as well.
Gosane's coming all over it. I can see his movement. He's nice delay there.
Just solid pokes there.
Oh,
Giga Jacker,
no ducking this time.
Well done, Kurapika.
No ducking this time.
That was a good match. We've seen a lot of him, and we've seen him win and lose, but he still remained calm, played his game, and when he played Bob, it was much better than him using Paul from before.
Yeah. Well, what my main memory of that second game was when Gosane ducked at the wall.
Yeah.
He ducked the mix-up and he made the right decision and he actually got the rest of that game.
Yeah.
But then it's almost like Kurapika remembered that and said, next time I put you in that situation, I'm going to go for the mid and I'm likely to take the round.
Exactly, yeah.
So, okay, that's Shaman or Gosane gone. That's him out of the tournament.
That was losers, right?
I believe that was losers. Let's just check. So now that was... We've already said Haroon and Vindaloo came out of their group in Pool 1.
Yeah.
In Pool 2, Pez Charlie lost to Robin in winners final.
Oh, wow.
Robin!
Wow.
Robin!
Shout outs to
unbelievable! Robin. And Pez Charlie managed to get through out of the losers final, but Robin is just doing brilliantly.
That is the story of the
Big up Else Robin out of
at the
winners
moment
final.
It is for me, because we talked about the evolution of players and seeing that, and in real time I've had the pleasure to see even players like Charlie and Robin at a certain skill level and get better with every tournament, with every session. So that is just great to hear. I wish I could have seen that. I wanted to see that match as well.
And Charlie, I mean, just such a good player.
Yeah.
One of the best kings in the UK for sure.
Made top 8 at Revolution.
Top
and then
3? Top 3
at
Revolution.
Top 3, exactly. And then Robin actually takes over him with her Leo, solid Leo. So
well done to Robin, and well done to Pez Charlie, who fought his way out of the group.
Yeah.
So we had Senpai Shiki beat Sherdor in winners final. We also have in Pool 3, Sherdor is still waiting for the winner of this match.
Right.
Of these two people sat down now. They will play Sherdor to get out of the group. So in Pool 3, Sherdor was waiting in losers final.
Right, okay. So this match will play Sherdor in losers final.
Okay. And then moving to Pool 4, in case any of you... so that was... in Pool 4, we've got the Phantom making out of winners final. Ronisser lost to King Seamus in losers final. King Seamus, who played Phantom in that fantastic game earlier.
Yeah.
One of his first tournaments ever.
And he plays very good against Phantom, and he beats Ronisser.
Well done to King Seamus. That's another King player that's emerging.
That is great. That is very good. Shout out to Man Jihad.
How's it going to Jihad and Ice Blue Dub? We wish you guys were here, but we're having a great time without you. We've got an amazing game here, but we had a King Seamus play against Phantom earlier. Really, really close game. A King player that could have probably taken the game if it wasn't for a wall.
Yeah.
One of those pesky things getting in the way.
Unfortunate there.
Mr. Practical versus Kurapika.
Kurapika should be like sort of on a high because he just played against Charmin in a very good match, but he's just lost the first round there. This is our first Shaheen that we've seen on stream today.
Yep.
Wow, just tried to interrupt with that string. I think this is going to be an issue of has Kurapika played Shaheen? Has he played any good ones? Because he's not a character that you see quite often just utilised, even though he's very strong.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've probably got one, Kanox, probably the one really super good Shaheen. I know Spaghetti Rip uses Shaheen to a high level, but he uses a lot of characters to a high level. The only probably Shaheen main that I know of is Kanox.
Right.
So I haven't seen Mr. Practical play that much, but he's doing very well right now.
2 rounds up against Kurapika. Just had an excellent match. They're just both flipping around in each other's faces.
Oh, there we go. Is that martial law under that hijab? Is that martial law? Okay. There he is
Slidey again. Oh, Roxy, like, what are you doing? Gets a full juggle on there as well. Oh, it's an unblockable. That was unlucky. We were going to see 2 crazy unblockables.
Nice throw. That's quite a common choice after that move. I find. Gets the
full
wall.
Launch.
And then very nice from Kurapika. It wasn't looking pretty for him at one point. Mr. Practical backing off, coming in just with a jab, asking him what you're going to do. What you're going to do.
Goes Slidey again, and he's ready on that punish.
That punish is sick.
And he's like, I can do it too. Baseball slide. What? Full convert as well.
So as you could see from that punish on that low, when he goes to that slide, if you block it, you can float him back up into the air and get a good juggle.
Right.
Oh, nice catch there.
Magic 4S there.
How far is he going to take him?
Goes for the throw.
Goes for the throw.
Just clothesline with his leg, man. Love that throw.
And then we have Mr. T493 on chat. He says, when you live too far from London to attend, I did hear that someone offered him his bed, a spare room, and Mr. T wanted to stay at home today, but we won't go into that. One of the best Nina players in the country, probably the best Nina player in the country as far as... No, we've got Bonus Gin as well.
Yeah.
Top 2 Nina player in the country. Hello to Mr. T. Wish you were here. Having a great time.
Unfortunate, it is far away from some players, but one day, when you ain't got work, the next day just come down. It's a great event. It's fun.
Everyone's having a fantastic time.
Yeah, it is a great time. I love coming to East London Fighters events.
You wouldn't think that everyone apart from 8 or 9 players are out of the tournament now. Look around you. Everyone's having a party. It's a great time. Okay. This is going to be fun.
Oh, God. This stage, yeah.
What are you talking about? This stage is good. Look at it.
When it's getting done to you, I hate it.
The builders that made this structure spent a lot of time and effort making this very sturdy building. Man.
Okay. Right, just poking
got his back of the wall, pushing him away.
It's just uppercuts, man.
Yeah, get away. Go for the sweep. Yeah. What's the mix-up?
It's easy, cheap, low, chops him down to the ground.
Not going to break the floor this time.
We had no break on the first round. That is surprising.
No, we had one break. Right at the start.
Right, yeah, you're right.
And then there's number 2. It's 2 breaks to 0 for Bob. I like counting the breaks like it's a score.
Just going the down jabs
there. Yeah, he's baiting that.
Again, just trying to stop pressure.
I've noticed this. That's 3 breaks to 0 for Bob. Game over.
What a block there. Slidey. Oh, love that mix-up. He was going to say, am I going to do it again? No, mid-elbow in the face.
So sometimes I find that some players actually can lose lose on this stage because they're trying so hard just to get the floor break.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Nice backing
flipping around again.
But he backed off and let him whiff, and then he got a good punish. Didn't actually convert it into a juggle.
Uppercut there.
If 1 down, forward 2 doesn't work, go for another. Pushes him further. Now what's he going to do?
Go for the throat. No, sidestep. Then no duck on that.
He likes that mix-up at the wall, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then he just does the power up there as well. He is just feeling himself in the zone. In the back. This is the last hit,
where Bob likes to be, right behind you. Nice catch there.
Yeah. Right, now, Mr. Practical's got to turn this around. Use this momentum now. Just flipping around into the throw. Oh, he broke it, though.
I wouldn't want to have my back to the wall here if I was Mr. Practical.
Yep.
He switched it around.
Punish that, yeah, excellent. Breaks his shin.
Both have rage.
Excellent.
Chips him
he's
away.
still in it now, 2-2.
Mr. Practical chip away. It's match point now for Mr. Practical. He's pulled it back.
Just the whole string. That catches a lot of people. It's like people don't think someone's actually going to finish it.
Sidestepped that barrel roll, but didn't do anything after, really. Not in time. Is he going to pay for that? Catches him for the whiff.
Nice.
Hasn't got much room to work with here. What's he going to do? Get some of the walls. Got one mix-up, and that...
Look at that turnaround. Wow, that was a good, solid match.
Handshakes all round.
Yeah, Mr. Practical, I'm very pleased with it. He's impressed me so much with his gameplay. We've seen he's lost. He's come back from it. He's improved. He beat Shaman, which is a good player, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely not someone that you can think, oh, he's easy. And he just has... he came up against Shaheen. I think that might be some matchup knowledge there that might have come into it. And you saw the wall game from Shaheen. He's very damaging at the wall, but you wouldn't think that just if you don't know him. But his wall rising, I think it's 3-3 or 3-4. That as an ender at the wall, it takes off a lot of damage from his whole wall combo. So very good.
Sometimes as well, I mean, I would say Bob and Shaheen are relatively simple characters. At least the idea behind what you should be doing those characters simple.
Right.
On a stage like that, when there's walls all over the place, there's a breaker floor. I think if the stage is a bit complex, having a more simple character so you can navigate that and get good wall damage is quite good.
I agree with that. They do have a very simple pokes, spacing. They both have the slidey as well, the mix-ups, the crouch mix-ups.
Yeah. So now we've got the final game of pools, guys.
Right.
The final game of pools, we've got Sherdle versus Mr. Practical. So for all that effort, Mr. Practical's rewarded with a game against one of the best Alisas in Europe.
Yeah. So we're going to see most likely Alisa versus Shaheen. It'd be interesting to see that how Sherdle can come back from his previous match, because I feel that he was so close, you know.
Exactly. And if you look at it from a bracket point of view, Mr. Practical, his last few games, he's won them. He's been in losers. He's been warm. He's been playing.
Yeah.
Sherdle's had to sit and wait in losers finals for someone get all the way to him.
Yeah.
And his last game was a loss. So how's he going to do?
That can impact you, like you said, when you have that momentum that I've been playing. You just get back in your groove as someone has to go, right, did what I did last time, get back into their zone. And
Sherdle had a tough loss in that. I mean, against Senpai, who played absolutely brilliantly. He downloaded Senpai pretty well by that second game against his Steve. Senpai just picked a completely different character, played him in a completely different way, and then
he was actually
ruined his day.
He was actually up, isn't? Then he come back and beat him as well. Yeah. So,
but both of them were on this much health, virtually no health at all. So big up Senpai, and Sherdle still has his one life left playing against Mr. Practical.
I'm unsure of how much sort of high pressure tournament experience Mr. Practical has. We know Sherdle has a lot, so I don't think that will probably impact him as much in there. He knows he's just got to play his game, play solid, and do what he does best as well. And I think that if he can just manage the matchup playing against Shaheen, he'll do well. Now, equally, because I don't know how much experience Mr. Practical has, but does he have experience against Alisa, which you have to know how to fight against her?
First to two. Yep. Okay, so just telling Mr. Practical it's first to two. Guys, rub your hands with glee. This is the last game of pools.
Before
We've got
move into top 8.
playing against Mr. Practical into top 8, and that's when it gets really serious.
Yep.
Okay, a lot of good players waiting in those that top 8. Let's see what happens. I can see some of them watching this game. They're going to be watching one of their future opponents.
Exactly.
Okay. Sherdle straight away on the attack. Oh, great nice spacing from Sherdle.
Yeah.
Takes him to the wall, doesn't get much, but then
mix up.
A setup I've not seen before.
Yeah. Yes.
Catches him again. Oh, didn't get the punish that time. Okay, so Mr. Practical seems to want to play that while standing game quite a lot with Shaheen. Kind of natural for Shaheen because he's got such a good while standing game.
Yeah.
But it hasn't paid off at all so far this round.
He's kind of relying too much on the slide mix-ups, and Sherdle knows he's not going to fall for the right. You're crouching and you're going to slide. You're going to have to try be a bit deeper with the mind games there with that to catch Sherdle, because he knows. And
Sherdle's got a really interesting wall game in that sometimes he just stops in front of you and sees what you're going to do.
Yeah.
And then reacts. He's got those young man reactions as well, which it just annoys the hell out of me that he can actually just see for a millisecond what you're going to do and react to it like that.
Just like that. Beautiful side step there, and just such a convincing solid round from Sherdle. No crazy fluff, just solid play, blocking the lows and making him feel the punishment.
See those setups there. Even though he whiffed that move, he still had that back turn setup. He's obviously had that whiff a lot of times.
Nice low parry there. Finishes it early, but doesn't get the Okizeme mix-up there.
It's not looking pretty so far for Mr. Practical. It seems like Sherdle knows this matchup pretty well, and this stage.
Very comfortable, and just shoots him in his feet, man. Rocket face.
I don't like your shoes. Take your shoes off when you're in my house.
Oh, no.
Wow, that was a quick round.
That was very convincing. Are we going to see a stage? I think he went stage select. Does he have another character that he's going to use? Or was it just he doesn't like the walls on this level? Because this level is relatively small.
I don't know what is going through his mind now other than give me a break.
He switches to Akuma.
Right? Wow. Okay.
So this is interesting. It's not like a standard character from...
I'm going to let you commentate this by Eternal Dragon.
Oh, man. I know Akuma from Street Fighter, but in this
that
game...
you don't see much.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do the Street Fighter commentary. You just call out the cross-ups.
Oh, man. I know Shoryuken, Tatsumaki, and that's it, but... this character, man. I don't like it. You have to play different how you use him playing Tekken with him. I don't like that he makes you play the game differently. So
yeah, that is tough. He actually looks like a lot of fun to play for me. Some of the people on the stream are saying he should have used Eliza.
Oh, even worse, man. Right.
I did hear Sherdle say earlier that he had actually he's very good against Eliza because he plays against Kira.
Right. Okay. So he's got
fantastic Swiss player who's
just
actually done really well.
Focus attack charge. That was just lucky for Sherdle to duck that.
He's got his arms back, catches him with the kicks. How far away is he taking him? Now, if this isn't his main, I have no idea what Mr. Practical's true main is.
Yeah.
But if you're using multiple characters, you are more prone to dropping combos, and we saw that there.
Yes, very true. He hasn't sort of got any like significant offense off at the moment. He hasn't been able to get his feet settled in the game.
It's very hard against Elisa to spot those lows. The animations aren't normal human animations.
Yeah. Like, just
look at the bait.
That's it. Use the invincible Shoryuken.
Use that DP. Get out of dodge. Locks that low. Doesn't get much off it. I'm not sure how much Elisa can really get. It felt like she could get more than that.
Oh, unfortunate. It got messed up by the focus attack. Kind of dashed underneath him.
Sherdle's got a mix-up at the wall. Doesn't get much off it. Now Mr. Practical is caught.
Ooh, back dash and just gets him with the rage drive. Right, so...
Why not use it? It was the perfect time to use it. He didn't need to hold on to it.
I'm not sure of this this character select now. I think should have probably stayed with Shaheen, but you know, this is just what I'm going to go for it. So,
an Akuma player on stream, it's invoked Solid Rose on chat, one of the best Akuma players in the UK. Big up Solid Rose, how you doing? And we've got Sherdle, who's making, well, he was making easy work of him.
It's a rage drive, but that's going to be it. That's it.
Sherdle.
3 straight O. And
that was quick.
Sherdle takes it. And
so Sherdle takes that final slot.
Yeah,
in,
and then
top 8.
Then we have our top 8.
So should we call out the top 8 now? Let's call out the names. So qualifying out of pool 1.
So actually, guys, sorry, we're going to have a quick break before we go into our top 8, just to get settled in that, reset, restructure. Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you very shortly.
Yeah, definitely. Stay tuned, because now we've got the top 8 settled. You're going to see even more matches.
I can't wait. Stay with us.